At everyone live doing debates on Dean. Why are All right, welcome in, everyone. What is up, Poison? What is going on, Mercy? What's up, Nikki? What's up, City and Kiana? What's going on, everyone? I appreciate y'all for being here. What's up, Angela? What is up, Daniela and Tackled and CKK and Wizard and Ria and Sam and Z? I appreciate each and every single one of y'all for being here so very much. Today, we are going to be running the topic, why are men superior, all things considered, to women? So if you think that this is the case, hop in those guest requests right now. I thought that I would just go ahead and clear my stance. So I obviously don't think that men are superior to women in any facet. I think that superiority is nothing more than the delusion of an insecure man's mind. So we're probably going to have some emotional guests today, but that should be expected. I guess we'll just have to wait to see what the cat drags in. But if you guys want to help me get this live sent out to the For You page so we can actually draw in some emotional men to debate, make sure that you're double tapping on that phone screen. Make sure that you share out this live with a couple of friends, and if you don't have any friends, just copy that link. But most importantly, spam that chat, y'all. Let me see a smiley face in this quick poll if you like this topic, and a sad face if you don't. It looks like we already have one guest request here, so we'll go ahead and bring them up. But try to keep in mind, guys, all 700 of y'all are the early birds, and typically the early birds have to be a little bit patient because it is hard to kind of get the debates rolling right off the bat. But we're gonna go. Let's see if they just agree. Hopefully they do. All right. Let's just go ahead and let them load in here, guys. Everyone just give us a moment and make sure that we're double tapping on that phone screen in the meantime. Actually, are you guys able to hear this guess right now, or are they just not loading in?
I'm under the age 18.
Let's see what the chat has to say real quick. You could hear? Okay, awesome. So I'm getting the TikTok glitch. I have to restart my TikTok app. I'll be back in 10 seconds. Don't leave. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are back now. And what is up, Lucky Commenter? Do you think that men are superior to women, all things considered?
I'm under the age 18. Is that all right?
That is absolutely no. That is not all right. No fetuses allowed. All right, we're going to go to move on to our next guest here, chat. I do apologize for that little bit of glitch that we had there at the beginning. For the first 800 people in here, I appreciate y'all for being here. We're going to go to move on to our next guest, y'all. Make sure if we are in those guest requests that we do think men are superior to women, all things considered, and that you are at least 18 years of age. And guys, please help us get this live sent out by double tapping and share it to a few friends. What's going on?
Nigger.
I apologize for their use of slurs. Like as already said, Chad, it typically does take a second to get our first debate going. You guys are the early birds. Just be patient with us here for a second. What's up? How old are you?
What's up, Dean? You're so cute, Dean.
Okay, I'm guessing that you're not here to debate. We're just going to go ahead and start running them off. Chad, I'm going to lose my shit if we can't get some debates going. But just be patient, y'all. And if you have questions in the meantime, make sure to ask them in chat, guys. That's how we typically spend the first couple minutes of the stream here. Anyways, what's up, Josh? Do you think that men are superior to women, all things considered?
No.
Okay, see what I mean? Then we have like people like Josh that hop in the guest request, even though I'm saying that we're only looking for people that disagree, just to say no and to get kicked. So, Josh, I love you, but get the fuck out of here. What's up? Do you think that men are superior to women, all things considered?
Gotta build them roads.
And then we have people like Flappy Train who come up here and continue to perpetuate a joke from a live that I hosted like 2 months ago. So, I mean, we're all over the place with these early birds, but that's all right. We're going to get the debates going. What's up? Do you think that men are superior?
Certified leather boy, certified pedophile. Womp, 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 womp.
And then we have people like Kendrick Lamar coming up here, spitting bars, talking about a minor. We're going to go to, wait, did he call me a pedophile? Okay, we're going to go to move on to the next guest. I am no pedo. Let's just go to see what our next guest has to say. What's up? Do you think that men are superior to women, all things considered?
Crispy bacon.
And then we also just have people talking about absolutely incoherent gibberish that actually absolutely has nothing to do with the topic. Like the fact that you sat in those requests to come up here and to say crispy bacon. Meanwhile, I'm just simply trying to find people to debate that are misogynistic and indeed do think that men are superior to women, all things considered. Right? Gets you an honorable mention on the top 10 dumbasses that have joined my live in the last year and a half. So we're going to go to move on to our next guest. Make sure if we're in those guest requests that we do think men are superior to women, all things considered. Give us a minute here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello. Do you think that men are superior to women?
Yeah, I do.
And then we have people like Trey that are supposed to be there.
Yeah, I do.
So go ahead
Yes,
and
I
tell
do.
me why,
Yes, I
Trey.
do. I do think they are. Because if you look back in history, we built everything pretty much.
Oh,
So
men built everything throughout history. So no, men.
I didn't say everything. I said majority of
Majority
things.
of things. Okay, so that's because the men didn't allow the women to build anything. I mean,
That's
historically,
not true.
yes, it was. So until the earlier 20th century, women were simply considered legal property of marriage. They couldn't own a bank account. They couldn't have property. They also like couldn't divorce their husbands and a whole lot of other stuff. But why would you expect women to build shit for free, considering the fact they couldn't even own a bank account?
Oh, I don't expect it. They expected it.
No, Trey, answer my question. You're saying predominantly throughout history, men have built more than women. Well, why would you have expected women to build as much as the men when women couldn't even own a bank account? They couldn't get paid for their work, historically speaking. So I'm just asking you a very simple question. Wouldn't we expect to see more men building shit than women because the men were actually getting paid for their time?
Yeah, that makes us superior.
In what facet?
Just
I
'cause
don't
we didn't-
understand how it does.
Just because we didn't ask you guys to build it. Y'all didn't get no labor in. You didn't get physically more fit. No nothing. Y'all just
Okay,
did,
so men just labor more than women, and that's why they're superior. Yeah, what's your
in
job?
that time. In that time.
So what's your
I
job?
got my own business.
So what do you do?
Business.
What do you do?
I own a juice shop.
Can you repeat that?
I own a juice shop.
Okay, so you juice fruits for work. Okay, I have a question. Do you think that Joe Biden is superior to you because he works harder than you?
I mean, yeah, in the work field, yes.
Okay, so like Joe Biden's. Hey, wait, I have a question. Like, I mean, can we just like look at? I mean, I feel like there's a lot of things that we could look at here, but like predominantly speaking, I don't think that this would make men superior to women for the reason that the men did not allow the women to work. Like, I could just give you a hypothetical to prove this point. Imagine that you and me washed ashore an island, and on that island, I told you to sit your ass down on a piece of wood while I went out and I did things such as I built us a hut, I got us food, I made us tools, and even if you wanted to help, I just straight up told you that you couldn't help, right? And then after doing all of this work, I invite you inside. Would it make sense for me to say that all things considered, I'm superior to you because I built the hut, got the tools, and got us
Yes.
food, even though I didn't let you help?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, yeah, you're fucking delusional.
No, I'm not, because you got to gain knowledge on how to build the hut, build all of that when I sat back and didn't do anything. So if I didn't watch you, if I didn't do it automatically, you're going to be better fit to build the hut.
Historically
et cetera, et
speaking, we've
cetera.
seen higher rates of employment amongst white Americans in comparison to black Americans. Would you say that white
That doesn't have
Americans would
anything
be?
to do with.
Would
that
you say
doesn't have
that?
anything
Would
to
you
do
say
with
that?
women.
Would you say that white Americans are superior to black Americans for the reason that they quote unquote work more?
In that time of day, yeah, they would be classified better.
So yeah, not only are you
Statistically.
misogynist, but you're also a white supremacist.
No, I said statistically.
Statistically, white people are superior to black people, right?
Okay, but I didn't say that. I said back then, statistically, yes.
I
That's
mean,
how
it's
it
a
would be
one-to-one
identified in
comparison.
the public.
Hey, chat, am I making
no.
sense right now? No. Stop
No,
talking.
to the public,
Chat,
to
am
the
I making
public.
chat? Am I making any sense right now? Because this guy just doesn't seem to be getting it. I'll go ahead and reiterate the point. You said men are superior to women because historically speaking, men have worked more and built more. Okay, so if we just simply shift this idea from this construct of gender to the construct of race, we will also see the same things hold to be true. The same way, historically speaking, we've existed under a patriarchy that has not allowed women to work as much as men, we've also existed under a racist system in which has allowed white people more opportunity to do these things than black people. So overall, white people, thank you for the hands up, have built more and worked more than black people, okay? Because our system has unilaterally given white people more opportunity to do so. So for this reason, would you say that white people are superior to black people in the same way men are superior to women?
If you're being oppressed, the oppressor is inferior to you. You could go back to slave times. A white male would be superior to a black male because he owned him. Now we're just going off of what we know, straight facts.
Okay, so
to the
he is
general
also
public,
he's a white
to the
supremacist
general,
as well.
to
Hey,
the
would you say that
general
the
public.
Palestinian people are inferior to the Israeli people because the
I don't have
Israeli
any
people
knowledge
are...
to speak on that. I don't have any
No, no,
knowledge to
no,
speak
no, no.
on
Go ahead
that.
and answer my question. So, like
No,
right
I
now,
said I don't have any knowledge to speak.
so like right now at the moment, like we see exorbitantly higher civilian death rates amongst the Palestinian people in comparison to the Israeli people. We see that the Israeli people are strategically cutting off food routes, bombing hospitals, schools, churches, and universities, and so on. Right. So it is ultimately the case that the Israeli people are going to be oppressing the Palestinian people. This is also true through the fact that the the ICC put a warrant out for the arrest of the Prime Minister of Israel, as well as there's leading right experts in the UN that would say they have reasonable grounds to conclude that Israel is committing genocide in Gaza. So we have, in other words, we have reasonable ground to conclude that that Israel is suppressing and oppressing the Palestinian individuals. So for that reason, would you say that Palestinian people are inferior to Israeli people?
I look, you didn't listen to a thing you said because you changed the topic and suppressed me because you muted me and
Oh, does that
and changed
does
the
that mean that
topic.
I'm superior to you?
No, to this in this chat in your TikTok, yes, you would be superior.
Okay, so hey man, just for the reason that you couldn't engage with literally anything that
Oh
I
no,
gave you,
because listen.
no, no,
If
no,
you have a
Trey, just because you ultimately couldn't engage with a single thing that I said to you, right? Because you probably like don't possess the intellectual capacity or like abstract thinking ability to do so. I'm gonna go to move on to the next guest. It absolutely saddens me that you exist inside this world where fact, logic, reason just are of unconcern to you, and you continue to use your masculine emotions to perpetuate marginalization and hate against women while not being able to recognize what the tolls in which are truly incurred in doing so. And for that reason, we're just going to go to move on to the next guest. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
36.
Sweet. Do you think that men are superior to women, all things considered?
In some senses.
I asked you, like, all things considered. At the end of the day, are men better than women?
Well, let's talk about it. So, first of all, hey, Trey, you won that one.
Could you demonstrate how?
If tomorrow...
No, 1 second. No, 1 second. I'm actually going to call you out on that. You're not just going to breeze past that. You said Trey won that. Demonstrate how.
Easy. I agree with him. It's a personal opinion.
Okay, so you just agree with what he was saying, therefore he won that?
100%.
So fucking for real. Okay. Hey, would it be justified for me to say that because I agree with what Biden is saying, he won the 2020 election?
Sure.
Okay, so you would discredit and disavow Trump's claims that he actually won the 2020 election. So then
Was
you
there
agree with
voter
me.
fraud?
So
100%.
no, wait, what? 1
Here we
second.
go. Look, let's
no,
go.
wait,
Hold
1
on.
second.
I'm not on here
1
to
second.
tell you.
There wasn't voter fraud. Not at all, because I agree with Biden, and Biden said there was no voter fraud. So there wasn't voter fraud. You're wrong, actually.
Can we...
Do you see how absolutely stupid that statement that you made was? I agree with Trey, therefore he won. That's the only reason I wanted to bring that up. Go ahead and tell me why men are superior to women, all things considered. Take it away, man.
Okay, so tomorrow, if men collectively decided that women didn't have rights, they wouldn't. Another thing, what has killed the most people throughout history is Mother Nature, right? And who's built all the infrastructure to protect people from all of that death?
Repeat that.
If men collectively decided tomorrow women didn't have rights, there would be nothing they could do about it.
So in other words, you're saying if men like beat the shit out of women with their bare physical force and
That's not what I'm
overpowered
saying.
them, the women couldn't stop it.
It's happened abroad. Where
So why
women don't have
wouldn't the
rights.
women
No,
be able
listen.
to do anything about that?
Who enforces?
No,
all
go
of
ahead and
this?
answer my question. Tell me why women wouldn't be able to do anything about that.
I said it's if hypothetically tomorrow, because they're physically weaker.
Okay, so in other words, because men are physically stronger and could overpower women, they're superior to them. I have a question. Typically speaking, a graper is going to be able to physically overpower the person in which they're graping. Okay, does that mean that the graper is superior to the person that they're graping?
You're missing the point here, aren't you?
And you are dodging my
You
question.
keep on moving the goalpost. No, you're.
It's not moving the goalpost because it's
I came here to
conceptually
tell
related.
you. Look at, like I said, if
1 second.
men-
What do you think moving the goalpost is, conservative? I'm offering
saying,
you a conceptual
is that
analogy.
incorrect? Is that an incorrect statement for me to say? If tomorrow men collectively decided that women didn't have rights, would they have rights?
So I actually don't
or no?
think that there's
Yes or no?
anything incorrect in assuming that there is an oppressor class of men in which historically have taken these rights away from women. And then you even went on to say that you think the reason for this is because men are physically stronger. Steph, I appreciate you for the subscription. But then you gave the conclusion that this makes men superior to women. And right now, what I'm attacking is the conclusion, right?
No,
Because
okay,
conservative,
that's fine.
shut up while I'm talking. Know your place, all
yeah,
right?
you're big and tough on your fucking phone here.
Yeah,
But
big
go
tough
ahead.
man, bro. That's right. That's me, right? You're a little
Yeah.
beta bitch boy. Anyways,
Uh-huh.
the big point that
Yeah.
I wanted to make there was if you're going to say that ultimately speaking, men are superior to women because men can overpower women, would you say that a graper is superior to their victim because the graper was able to overpower their victim?
Is the U.S. superior to other countries because
Conservative, I'm going to have you answer my question. Like, I want some baby bottles going in that chat. I asked him a direct question, and he will answer it, okay? Go ahead and turn back on that mic and, respond.
repeat your question?
Yeah, so a rapist overpowers their victim, and they're probably typically stronger. Does this mean that the rapist is superior to their victim?
In that instance, that means that they're stronger and superior. But the thing is the men that are the good men are going to protect that woman, right? You think it's going to be a bunch of women?
Can we not just breeze past the fucking conclusion that you just said a rapist is superior to their victim?
Physically, obviously.
No. All things considered. We're talking
All
in
things
all things
considered.
considered
Okay.
sense.
Okay, you're just totally. So my statement that if men collectively decided tomorrow,
Dude, wow, wait. All things. Hey, are you a Christian?
listen, it doesn't matter what my beliefs are.
No, it actually does. It's quite relevant. I'll explain how. Are you a Christian?
No,
Are you lying?
no, oh, not fucking. I don't practice any religion.
Okay, you seem
Do
to
I believe in a
have some
higher power?
hesitation
Yeah.
when you said that.
Do I believe in a higher power? Yeah.
It really seemed like you hesitated when you said that. Anyways, go ahead and make your point, sir.
I already did. I told you. If men collectively decided tomorrow women didn't have rights, they wouldn't. That's a fact, and you can't deny it.
So when Nazi Germany collectively decided that the Jewish people in their state didn't have any rights, they stripped them all of their rights. Did that mean that Nazi Germany and like the people in the Ninth Reich, including Hitler and his minions, were superior to the Jewish individuals, and the Jewish individuals were truly inferior to the Nazis?
And who defeated Nazi Germany?
No, don't pivot. Answer my question.
The real
If you can't answer, I'm
superior.
kicking you. If you can't answer, I'm kicking you. If you can't
Okay,
answer,
yeah,
I'm
go
kicking
ahead.
you.
You just mute and kick everybody anyway. So
No. Look at you.
Go for it.
You're actively running away from
Go
my
for it.
question.
Yeah, you just don't like the fact that it's true. If men in this country decided tomorrow that women didn't have rights, they wouldn't, and there would be
Bro,
not
conservative.
a goddamn,
Like, I'm gonna go ahead and repeat this. You made this argument 5, 6, 7, 8 times. I don't know if
goddamn
like
thing you could do.
I don't know. I don't know if like you're just a little fucking kid. I don't know if you're a crybaby. I don't know if you have 4 brain cells. I don't know if all these things are true simultaneously. But what I do know is that you actively are running away and unable to answer my question. So specifically, the question that I asked you is, historically speaking, in the 1930s, Yahtzee Germany all of a sudden decided that the Jewish people in their state didn't have rights anymore. So what do? They took their fucking rights away. So I'm going to go ahead and ask you my follow-up question. Does this mean that the Jewish people in the state of Germany at the time were inferior to the Nazis? And Maddie, thank you for the $20 on Venmo. Let's get a W Maddie in that chat. He fucking left. He ran. W Maddie in the chat for the $20 on Venmo. I really appreciate you for the love. You're absolutely so kind. Thank you so much for the love, Maddie. Massive W Maddie in the chat. And let's get some runner emojis. Let's get some runner emojis. He fucking ran from a conversation with me because he knows that I'm smarter than him. And that's essentially how all of these conversations with these incredibly emotional, irrational men go. Every single day I have these conversations, regardless if it's in the context of talking about the LGBTQ+, regardless if it's talking in the context of misogyny with topics such as this one, or even religion. They're scared, they're irrational, and they're emotional. And when they talk to someone that is none of those things and actually substantiates what they believe in with logic, reason, and fact, they run away and they cower from conversation. And that's something that I don't want to exist in society any longer, and that's exactly why I host these lives. What's going on? How old are you? Okay, you don't have a mic. We're going to go to move on to our next guest at this point. I'm pretty sure we are getting a little bit of a following glitch here. We have no guest requests at the moment. We may have to do a little bit of a restart. As of lately, the only topic that I've been able to get sent out into the For You page is why is being a lesbian wrong, so we may have to go back to that just so we could have people to debate. What's up? How old are you?
I'm 17.
All right, adios. Guys, keep in mind, if we are in those guest requests, we are just looking for people that are 18 years old that think men are superior to women. Yeah, I know, guys. We've been running that topic so much, we just can't even get debates on these other ones, but we're going to give it a try. What's up? How old are you? God, was that like the void of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior Almighty? Dude, please. All right, moving on, bro. What's up, Mars? How old are you? Okay, well, that was a fucking T-Rex. That was a T-Rex. All right, moving on to our next guest. Hey, what's up? How old are you? Okay, so that was a... Moving on to our next guest. Let's go ahead and see what they have to say. Everyone just give us a second here. We are truly just looking for discussion. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
18.
Sweet. Do you think that men are superior to women, all things considered?
I don't think all things considered, but I feel like there's, like certain roles that men can do better than women.
Like what?
Just like for an example, like, like protecting the house, things of that sort.
Yeah, what makes you think that?
I mean, and so I don't want to say all the time, but majority, you can say that like men are stronger and things.
I'm like actually led to believe that like physical strength doesn't really matter when we're protecting houses anymore. We have force multipliers.
That is true. That is true. I mean, if it does come down to if it were to break out into like if someone were to break into a house and they just like there was just a fight to break out, I feel like a man would have like a better matchup versus a woman. I just feel that way. Just in that.
Would a gorilla have a better matchup than a man?
I'm sorry?
Would a gorilla be able to beat a man in hand-to-hand combat?
Yes.
And what's the most superior species on Earth?
Probably man. I guess.
So even though that a gorilla could beat a man in hand-to-hand combat, the man is still superior to the gorilla?
Oh no, the gorilla is definitely like stronger than the man, but I mean.
Then why would you say that the man is superior to the gorilla?
Nah, I just got a little mixed up on the words. It's kind of laggy.
I know, I mixed you up. Yeah, you said that men are superior to women because men could beat the shit out of women easier. Okay.
No, I'm
really
like
curb stomp you, bro.
No,
but yeah, apparently we're superior to gorillas, right?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Would you maybe say that men are superior to gorillas because they're smarter? And if so, wouldn't we be able to say the same thing about women? They have higher IQs and EQs on average.
I mean, but there's some women out here that are like smarter than men, so you can't really say that as a whole.
No, all things considered, generally speaking, women have higher IQs than men.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the same sense, you'd say that that's the relevant trait that makes men superior to gorillas. Why wouldn't we say the same thing about women being superior to men?
Because
I don't think that superiority exists, but you do, so you got to justify this.
I mean, I don't think you can compare a gorilla to a woman. So,
well, actually, we'd be comparing the gorilla to the man in this circumstance.
Well, you said because since you were saying since a woman would be smarter than a man, then like the woman would be superior. But then you're bringing up since the man would be smarter than a gorilla. Like, I'm confused.
Dude, your mind is just fucking blown. Yeah, why are humans superior to gorillas? Yeah, he just fucking left. Okay, guys, this live is not sending out. We're going to go ahead and do a little bit of a restart quickly, but it may take me a minute to get back on live. I got to call Parker first. We may be back with the same topic. We may not be back with the same topic. I got to figure out. I got to figure out what the fuck is going on. Literally nothing works except why is a lesbian being wrong, and even those topics get taken down real quick. But maybe we'll try this one again. Or maybe like another one. Why do men make better leaders than women? I've always been a fan of that one. Yeah, all right. I'm going to restart and call Parker. I will see y'all soon. And when we come back, y'all, spam the chat, spam the shares, spam the likes. Do it all, baby. Love y'all. Popping into the stream. What's up, Nabs, Andrea, Leslie, Cairo? All right, guys. So we are going to go ahead and hop right back into the debates. Make sure to hop in those guest requests. If you think that men are superior to women, all things considered, that's what I want you to do. Also, y'all, share out this live with a couple friends, and let's get some FYP spams in that chat. So just like we did last time, I'll go ahead and recap on my opinion. I don't think that men are superior to women. I think that superiority complexes is nothing more than a mere coping mechanism for a lack of self-worth and value. And I guess we'll see what these emotional men have to say about my thoughts. So, yeah, without further ado, we have a couple guest requests here. We're going Jolts, y'all. So let's go and see what he has to say. What's up, man? Do you think that men are superior to women, all things considered?
Unfortunately, I do.
Okay, and why so, Evan?
Well, because men are controlling the world, and this is not a good thing. I wish it wasn't this way, but men are unfortunately superior.
Oh, I don't think that that's a good way to, detail superiority. Because I'd say, like, white people, like, were not superior to black people during the times of slavery, even though that they controlled them. Maybe I should say, like, should men be superior, or, like, use different language. But you obviously don't disagree, so we're going to go to move on to our next guest at this point, y'all. Everyone coming back up in here, I appreciate you guys for being here, y'all.
No, you could have just gone in.
Oh, you are a young fetus. Moving on, guys. Let's go and talk to Logan Foster here, guys. Keep in mind, we're just looking for some debates here tonight, guys. We're looking for some emotional... what's up, Logan? How old are you? Oh, Logan automatically dipped. Yeah, for everyone coming back up in here, hop in those guest requests if you think men are superior.
Hey, yo, what up?
How old are you? That is a fetus. Absolutely uncontested fetus. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen. Share out this live with a couple of friends. Double tap on the phone screen. Spam FYP in the chat. What is up? Do you think that men are superior to women, all things considered?
No, I don't.
I'm actually not supposed to be here. Moving on to our next guest, Leo. All right. These people coming up need their diapers changed. I unfortunately...
What do I do?
Hi, Leo. How old are you?
Hello.
Okay, dude, I'm going to go to make this clear. For everyone hopping in the guest requests, we're looking for actual debates here today. We're not looking for screaming fetuses that need their diaper changed because they pooed down their leg, all right? We're not looking for people that support me. While I do love you, we are just looking for people that disagree. And the fetus scream just makes my ears reek! All right, ladies and gentlemen, now that we got that settled, we will now start letting our guest requests come up here again. Hi, do you think that men are superior to women, all things considered?
Physically, 100%.
So I'm asking you, at the end of the day, all things considered, are men superior to women? If that's not
not in today's society, no.
Have men ever been superior to women?
Yes.
When?
Like prior to, I want to say the 90s, early 2000s, I feel like women started entering the workforce like most women in society, but prior to that, women didn't work.
I don't think that participation in the workforce would make one superior or inferior. Not to mention that women were working because traditionalism tells them to stay at home, cook, clean, and raise the kids. If you don't think that's a job, you're ignorant to the truth.
No, I'm definitely not. Like, if you look at women at our age, I don't know how old you are, but like a woman at our age can be beautiful and kind of have things given to her. I feel like majority of men ages like 18 to like 26 have it the hardest in America, but that's just because
you're so delusional. Hey, man. Yeah, so you're saying that attractive women get everything given to them? Can you go out and give me any reason to believe that?
You don't have to work as hard as men, and they have like I guess a higher value.
Okay, well, if they have a higher value, then wouldn't women be superior because they have a higher value?
That's why I'm bringing this up.
So, well, you said that men were superior to women, but now it seems like you're associating a higher level of value with women, which seems to be antithetical to that claim.
No, I said most.
Okay, I don't even understand what you meant when you said that. We're just going to go to move on. I'm going to go ahead and take that as a concession there. I think he meant to say that he thinks women are superior to men because they have more value. We're going to go to move on to our next guest here. Y'all, I'm so sorry for all the confusing guests here. What's up? Do you think that men are superior to women, all things considered?
I think neither nor men or women are.
I think that you're a fetus. I think that you're a W fetus, but I still have to remove you. Chat, we're going to go ahead and switch our topic. I don't know why this shit's not working. We've kind of been locked into this reoccurring theme where we can only talk about one thing, and if we don't, TikTok just does not send our live out, which really sucks. What's up, Anne? Do you think that men are superior to women, all things considered? Okay, Anne just automatically left. So now we are just switching back to the same topic that we've been running every day, because this is the only topic we can have people to actually have conversation with us on. So if you think that being lesbian is wrong, make sure to hop in those guest requests. I apologize for everyone saying no in the chat. There's nothing I can do about it. I tried to run another topic for you guys. I hope that I demonstrated that no one would like to come up and debate me. Like, it's just simply, it doesn't work. I promise we're going to try to find a way to deal with this, but I don't think there's anything we could do like right now, if that makes any sense. We're going to move on to our first guest of the night. Make sure if you're on those guest requests that you think being a lesbian is wrong. What's up? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Oh, no, I just thought that men are superior to women.
Oh, perfect. Why so?
I think if you go by the general metrics of power in our society, whether at the physical level all the way up to the political one, generally men are overrepresented compared to women.
Okay, so are white people. Does that make white people superior to black people?
Okay, so what criteria of superior do you mean if not political power?
Yeah, having more value than or being better than. When we're talking about superiority, we're talking about is it about it in a sense of intrinsic value. We're not really going to be talking about it in a sense of like political power, because if that were to be the case, you'd have to say that like white people are superior to black people. You'd have to say that Israelis are superior to Palestinians. You'd have to say that the colonizers were superior to the Native Americans. But obviously all of those are insane statements.
Okay, so you're saying that human beings have intrinsic value?
Are you saying that human beings don't?
Not necessarily. I'm trying to.
Do you think that men
clarify.
have more intrinsic value than women?
I don't know what you mean by intrinsic value. Value is always relative to a particular scale or a particular measurement system. What measurement system are you using?
Okay, so then why is it wrong to murder someone?
What measurement of value are you using?
If you're saying that intrinsic,
you just asked
if you're saying that
randomly.
intrinsic value doesn't exist, then why is it wrong to murder someone because of what
No,
they
I'm not
provide
saying
to
intrinsic
society?
value does not exist. I want you to define intrinsic value.
Oh yeah, like some innate level of value, and which is associated with any given agent to substantiate the granting of rights or precedent set as to how we would value the agent. Like I don't.
So, when you say granting of rights, this is
BL Jersey.
that-
A second ago, you said that intrinsic value doesn't exist. Do you like still?
No,
hold
I
to
never
that?
said that. I asked you to define it. That's very different than saying it doesn't exist.
Okay, so do you think that men have more or equal intrinsic value to women now that we understand what it is?
We don't understand what it is because you said intrinsic
Okay.
value is a measure of value.
So then get out of here. We're going to move on to our next guest. If we're in those guest requests, make sure that we think that being a lesbian is wrong. I mean, if he just wants to be a little hard ass, we're just going to move on. He got dunked on. What's up, Noah? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yeah, I do actually.
Okay, why so?
All right, so I wouldn't quite say it's the act of being lesbian. It's just like lesbians. You know what I'm saying?
So I don't think that there's an act of being a lesbian. I just think it's descriptive of people's sexual attractions. And why is that wrong?
It's not that part that's wrong. It's the
So
lesbians.
what is wrong? Okay, so what's wrong with the lesbians?
Not a fan.
Okay, why?
I don't like them.
Okay, for what reason?
We don't get along too well.
That's funny. All right, that was funny. All right, guys, this live isn't sitting out. We got to restart again. All 800 of y'all is yelled. I just went back through the last two streams we had, and I looked at the following percentage. On both of them, it was like 50 to 60, so we definitely are getting limited by TikTok here today, but we're going to try to break through it. All that I need you guys to do is spam the likes, spam the comments, and spam the shares. Effectively, engagement of any kind is really what helps us break it out into the algorithm. But I would just like to preface, if you think being a lesbian is wrong, make sure to hop in those guest requests. Then additionally, guys, if you want to support me, my Venmo as well as my PayPal's in my bio. It's a really good way to support me if you want to. Feel free to do so. We're gonna make sure if we are in the guest request so we think it's wrong. What's up? How old are you?
Lesbians are hot.
Okay, so I asked you how old you are. I asked you for your age.
Why does that matter?
Okay, so I'm guessing given your response, you're underage, so we're just there. Let's go to move on to ERZ. Guys, keep in mind if we are on the guest request, make sure we disagree. What's up? How old are you?
Hi, I'm 20.
Perfect. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong, ma'am?
Yes.
Oh, why so?
Because how are you going to have kids if you're a lesbian?
Okay. One question. Is it morally wrong to be infertile?
Is it morally wrong to be infertile? Like,
Yeah, that's a question that I asked you.
I mean, I don't think you can control if you're infertile or not.
Can you control if you're a lesbian?
No.
Okay, so why does that matter? Can you answer my question? Is it morally wrong to be infertile?
I'm just fucking with you. I am a lesbian.
Yo, W lesbians. All right, guys, make sure if you're in the guest request, you actually do disagree. We're just looking for some real debates here. Moving on to our next guest at this point, chat. If you are homophobic and if you're one of the 800 people in here and you think being a lesbian is wrong, hop in those guest requests. Hi. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
I mean, yes,
how old are you?
Yes.
How old are you?
18
What is your
on
age?
the dot. I turned yesterday.
All right. So why do you think being a lesbian is wrong, sir?
Well, I believe in God, and it's morally wrong that way. But don't worry. People take it the wrong way, and they say
Okay,
they
yeah.
hate
So
trans.
are you a Christian by chance?
I am actually, yes.
So go ahead and name a single verse in the Christian Bible that tells us being a lesbian is wrong.
Can I grab my Bible real quick? Or is that
So
a,
I'm
is
just
that
guessing you don't know. Then what are you gonna sit down there, twiddle your thumbs, trying to find a
One
verse?
sec.
I mean, honestly, you're just getting donked up. You could have said Leviticus, Genesis, Romans, Corinthians, Timothy. You know what? I'll just ask you a better question because I don't feel like Bible study. How do you know that the Christian Bible is accurate in describing to us what's morally right and wrong? Okay, and he just left. I guess he didn't feel like Bible study either. Moving on to our next guest, Bo here. For everyone coming back into the stream, we had to hit a restart like 3 times now. The algorithm's just been fucking us. What's up, Bo? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, why so, Bo?
In my Christian values, we don't believe that women should.
So tell me
have
which verse in the
sexual-
Bible tells us that being a lesbian is wrong?
I don't know the exact verse, but there are verses in the Bible that says being gay is wrong.
Okay, so you cannot say that word on. You cannot say that word on live. You can only say the word lesbian. In fact, I'm
my
just going to go
fault.
ahead and kick you for that because I've been very lenient with guests saying words that are against the TikTok TOS, and it's been getting us taken down in like 30 minutes. So we just don't even have time for that shit. What's up, Chris? How old are you? Okay, Chris isn't even here. We're going to go and move on to our next guest at this point, chat. Yeah, we're just honestly going to start kicking people if they like break the TikTok TOS. Feel free to hop back in the guest request, though. But unfortunately, we have to. Like Chris, for instance, feel free to hop back in those guest requests. We're going to go to move on to our next guest at this point. We really don't have that many guest requests at this point. Oh, yeah. Hey, can you turn me off the Family 5? Turn off the speaker. Hello? Bro, I know you hear me loud and fucking clear. You hear me so loud and clear. All right, we're just going to go to move on to the next guest, bro. What the fuck even is that? Moving on to our next guest at this point, chat, if we are in those guest requests, make sure that we do think that being a lesbian is wrong. We are having a little bit of a tough time here getting debates. We'll get some, though, so just bear with us. Hi, Sophie. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong, Sophie?
I do not.
Oh, W Sophie. All right, guys. I don't know how many times I need to make it clear. If you're in the guest request, you got to think it's wrong. This is a debate live. Please respect my boundaries. Moving on. Hi, Riley. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong? And Riley automatically left. I'm losing my goddamn mind. Losing my mind. Hey, Aaron. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong? Okay. Hello, Aaron?
Yes.
Hi. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes.
Okay, why so?
They smell bad.
Thank you for the hands up. Hannah Heart, sorry. Yeah, too many trolls, bro. Guys, we have like no legitimate guest requests right now. This is kind of shitty. Moving on. And actually, I'm led to believe that that's not the case. If it were the case that you thought it was wrong to be a lesbian because they smell bad, first of all, you're wrong in the sense that that's false. But second of all, then why don't you think it's wrong to be a cis white man? Oh! Moving on to our next guest, Jay. I've been in those locker rooms. Just saying. They don't smell that good. Get wrecked. I appreciate you for the pinch face. Thank you for the love. Moving on to our next guest, Hannah. All right, Hunter's loading up in here. Give him a minute. Guys, we have no guest requests. Where are we at? Hunter, you're not loading in. Hop back in those guest request books. Oh, wait. So real. Yeah, women smell good. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Hi, Asher. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong? Okay, I'm going to make an example out of you. See, like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing, chat? There is no one in the guest request. Does that mean that we're all, like, super progressive? W, what's up? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
No.
Okay, dude, you watch my streams every single day. What do I do when people join that don't disagree with me?
Oh, so Dean says the beef over?
I have no clue what you just said. You watch every single one of my streams, Rice Pudding. Who do I want to talk to?
I don't know.
You watch every single day. You do know who I want to talk to, so tell me, who do I want to talk to?
Kiko, to think being lesbian is wrong?
Okay, you're right. You don't think that being a lesbian is wrong. Why did you request?
I just wanted to say hi.
Okay, guys. So that's not what we're going to do. I love y'all, but that is
what's up,
crossing
D?
my boundary. Hi, Chris. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yeah, I think that the typical lesbian is wrong.
Okay, why so?
Like, hold on, I'm not joking. I'm talking about like the lesbians that are like fat and they have like the sides part and like they're like dyed hair.
Yeah, buddy, I don't know what the fuck you're yapping about, okay?
I'm talking about those lesbians.
So first of all, we see higher rates of obesity in the context of men in comparison to women. Tracy, I appreciate you for the $20 on Venmo. Thank you so much for the love. Let's get some W Tracy's in the comment section. Thank you so much. Then additionally here, I don't know what the fuck you are doing, literally saying that someone is inherently wrong for the fact that
That's not what I'm saying.
that they'd be on the heavier side. Like that's simply nothing more than being merely fat phobic. Then also saying that it is wrong in the sense that they have cut and or dyed hair. This is nothing more than you boxing what you think a woman is supposed to be, right? Rather, you think that is long, non-dyed hair, and then perpetuating this typically misogynistic standard, because this is just you taking the man's preference and telling women how they should act, dress, do their hair, etc., and then saying that people are wrong if they don't meet this standard.
Ew.
Additionally here, perpetuating a stereotype that the typical lesbian is fat and has short blue hair is nothing more than homophobic rhetoric cooked up by your favorite ignorant homophobes, Christians, and irrational men to criticize and downsize the true perpetuation, harm, and marginalization against the LGBTQ plus community. VT, I appreciate you for the 5 subscriptions. Let's get some WVTs in that chat. Thank you so much for the love, brother. WVT.
Damn, bro, that took a minute, bro.
Sorry, I was cooking.
No,
Yeah.
you were just yapping.
Hey, man. How long does a fillet take to cook to perfection, sir?
As long
You know,
as
they-
it
they-
takes.
they say- they- they say it's better if you dry age
As
it
long
for a
as it
couple
takes
weeks,
to
right?
reach the start of your hairline. Look at that shit, all the way pushed back.
Okay,
oh
see,
my god! Even NASA can't find a way to reach that hairline, bro. Shit is like light years away, 40 billion light years away. Holy
Hey,
shit!
Chris.
Holy shit!
Yeah, your mother would probably consent to having intercourse with me. I don't understand why you're trying to make some really ignorant, unfounded
NASA
joke
still
about my
thinks that
hairline.
we might have a life form on that hairline, bro. NASA's still looking for it.
And your father still thinks there's a brain cell in your head. I digress, okay? So what are we talking about? So you get emotional because you get intellectually pummeled. And then you just start making these third grader insults.
Intellectually pummeled?
Uh-huh. Yeah. So what emotional men do...
Dude,
when
I
they're
wasn't saying, when I was talking about...
What emotional men do when they're like shown to be wrong, given facts, evidence, logic, truth, they just ignore it all and then they attack characters. But I don't put it past you because this is literally the first thing you did on the live. You attacked the character of what you find to be the typical lesbian.
That is the typical
honestly,
lesbian.
Like the attacks on my character from you are hilarious because, well, they're false. I find myself to be a conventionally attractive male, and I don't find myself to be insecure in this fact.
Cool.
But Chris, I sent you a request to turn on your camera. Why don't you go ahead and do it?
That is the typical lesbian, bro. The fat ones with the blue hair, bro.
Okay, so I've literally already responded to this once. Do
I'm
you want
just
me to
saying
respond
that's
to
the
it twice?
typical lesbian. Like, that's all I'm saying.
I'll let Kaylee talk to you for about a minute before I kick you and move on to the next guest.
All right, bro. What's up, Kaylee?
Hey, I just want you and everybody in the guest box to go look at my profile really quick so you can let me know.
I'm chilling. No, I'm chilling.
No. Go ahead. Go check it out. Everybody go
I'm
check
chilling.
it out.
I don't really want to.
Because you're acting real insecure with your projections here. I'm not really sure what this is.
Do you have blue hair by chance?
No, you could go check it out. Everybody look at get everybody in the chat right now. Please go.
Yo, W self promo?
You don't have to follow. You don't have to follow
W
me.
self
I don't
promo.
care.
You gotta follow. W self promo.
You do not have to follow me. But I just wanted to call you out really quick on your insecurities.
Yeah, no, it absolutely.
Oh, you got me there.
Yeah, be quiet, Chris. Hey, it absolutely just makes me laugh when like these insecure teenage white boys come up into my space saying that the typical lesbian is fat with short blue hair. No, that's just what Fox News wants you to think in order to diminish the value of the harm and suppression.
Fox News doesn't
perpetuated
say that
onto the
shit.
LGBTQ+ community. Right? And then additionally, I don't think you're in any place to be claiming knowledge about jack shit. And I'll go ahead and demonstrate why I find this to be the case. Chris, how many continents are there?
7.
Can you name 3 of them?
North America, South America, Africa.
Wow, you named 3. Go ahead and name the last 4. You are really surprising me right now, Chris. Name the last 4.
What the fuck is this game, bro?
Wow, I honestly, you surprised the fuck out of me with that. Go ahead and name the last 4.
What is this game, Dean? This doesn't even have anything to do with the topic, bro.
No, it's not a game. It's
it's a
like
game.
An expose showing how you don't know anything.
It's a game. And Kaylee, you didn't get me there with the fucking look on my.
Hey, Chris, what are the last 4 continents?
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Hey, Chris, what are the last 4
you're
continents?
The same person. Hey, okay, well then turn your camera on.
Kaylee's like, look at my
Turn your camera on.
Kaylee's like, look at my profile, please.
Turn your camera on.
Hey, Kaylee, I appreciate you for coming up. I'm going to go ahead and cook this guy and move on to the next guest. Have a good rest of your night.
See you later, man.
All right, Chris, so we're going to go and cook you up real quick. So you came up here making some not so good statements.
Cook me up real quick.
Hey, yeah, Chris. So why do you think that the typical lesbian is A, fat, B, short hair, and C, blue hair?
Because that's just what they look like, bro.
Can you give me any reason to believe this? I actually don't think that's true. I mean, Kaylee was lesbian.
Like,
she didn't
bro,
look like that.
like go on Google and search up lesbian. You're gonna see like a chick who's fat and has blue hair. I'm telling you, bro.
Let's see.
All right, let's see.
Where?
Bro, you didn't look, bro, you spelled lesbian wrong, bro.
No, I didn't.
Nah. Search up like typical lesbian. Search up typical lesbian.
You told me if I looked this up, I'd find.
Oh shit, she got blue hair. Wait, hold up. She has blue. I saw somebody with blue hair.
Chris, I have a question.
Yeah.
What? I want you to go ahead and tell me the names of the 7 continents.
Oh my god, bro! This is blasphemous.
No, it's not. Are you able to do that?
This is blasphemous. This isn't even the topic, bro.
Chris, are you able to tell me the name of the 7 continents or not?
Yes, I am.
So do it.
This is blasphemous, bro.
What you're demonstrating right now is that you can't.
Q-Top told me that the Christian God, that Christians should not talk to people like this. That's what Q-Top told me.
Hey, name the first 4 books of the New Testament in the Christian Bible.
Shit, I'm not even Christian, but that's just what Q-Top told me.
Dude, all right, we're going to move on to the next guest at this point. If you're in the guest request, make sure that you do think that being a lesbian is wrong. We're just looking for some debates here today, y'all. Additionally, if you want to support me, my Venmo as well as my PayPal are in my bio. It really helps me out, guys. I appreciate you guys so much for your love. What's up? How old are you?
I'm
I'm 17.
Okay, yeah, you gotta be at least 18 to be TikTok live. Guys, if you're on the guest request, make sure that you're at least 18 years old and you do think it is wrong to be a lesbian. Additionally, here, guys, hit that follow button because my live seemed to get taken out a little bit. So just make sure to hit that follow button. Hey, what's up? How old are you? Okay, yeah, you're a fetus. Your mother wanted me to let you know that your diner nuggies are ready for you to eat for dinner on the kitchen table. Also, you still have homework to do. It's going to be in the red folder in your backpack, sitting next to the water bottle by the front porch. And she told me that she did your laundry as well as she has it folded on your bed for you to put away. But we're going to move on to our next guest at this point. What's up? How old are you?
Fuck all guys. Fuck them. Faggot.
Okay, so we just had someone coming up in here and slurring. Guys, we should play a game. Guess how many brain cells? Let's just, take your guess in the comments while we move on to our next guest. What's going on, Aiden? How old are you? Okay, Aiden just automatically left. All right, moving on to our next guest, Jake the plumber. Oh, wow. It seems like the most sent answer is 0. Okay. Hey, what's up, Jake? How old are you?
27.
27. Sweet. Are you driving right now, Jake?
No.
Okay, awesome. Can you disconnect your phone from your Bluetooth so we could hear you a bit more clearly through your phone's microphone?
I just have a question for you. Are you a lesbian?
Okay, can men be lesbians, Jake?
No.
No, I'm not a lesbian.
Are you a man?
I am a man.
Okay, All right.
Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
No, not really.
Okay, interesting question then. We're going to move on to our next guest. Let's go ahead and see what our next guest Memes has to say, y'all. Let's go ahead and see what our next guest Memes has to say.
Oh my God.
What's up, Memes? How old are you?
Oh.
Hi, okay, you're obviously old enough. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
I think being a lesbian is wrong.
Okay, and why so?
Send to God.
Oh, repent to God? Which God?
Christian
Jesus
God.
Christ.
Jesus Christ and the Christian God. So, hey, we're going to go ahead and do a couple of things here. Can you tell me a verse in the Christian Bible that says being a lesbian is
Legit.
wrong?
All paths to glory. Cinnamon 46.45. In the book, page 47.
So obviously, they're trolling, guys. We're going to move on to our next guest. We are just kind of looking for some more serious discussions. I would love someone to change my mind, right? But more predominantly, I'm going to show you all how they can't. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 15, but I'm going to tell you something.
All right, moving on to our next guest here, guys. Make sure we're in those guest requests that we're at least 18 and we do think it is wrong to be a lesbian. What's up? How old are you? Okay, they're obviously not here. What's up? How old are you?
What's going on?
How old are you?
20.
Perfect. What's up, Karsa? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong, sir?
Hell yeah.
Okay, why so? Okay, bro. He's not even. I don't know what the fuck is going on. We're gonna move on to our next guest, guys. Everyone, just be patient and bear with us here. I do apologize to you all that this is happening. We're gonna just try to get a single fucking debate going here. He said, crazy shit. He's out of it. What's up? How old are you? Okay, dude. This is like, so annoying. To the 2.6 thousand people watching, we're gonna try to get something going here. Someone in the chat said I'm just sad because hi, how old are you? Okay, guys, we're just going to start fucking polling people up. Hi, how old are you?
No, I'm 19.
Yeah, do you think being a lesbian is wrong?
Yeah, I think it's very wrong.
Okay, 1 second. And Robbie, how old are you?
I'm 8 years old. Is that okay?
Okay, awesome. Raise, why do you think being a lesbian is wrong?
I just think it's wrong because like, you can't really have sex.
Yeah, you can. All right. Lesbian sex is a thing that is had quite frequently.
Yeah, but
your claim is preposterous.
No, but I'm just trying to say you can't really pull it in. You know what I mean?
Oh, are you saying that if you're not heterosexual, you can't engage in heterosexual sex? Is that all you're saying here?
What do you mean hetero? What's that?
I feel like more so the implication is that when you're saying that when two women engage in intercourse, there's no PP and vajayjay, there's only two vajayjays.
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah.
So you can have intercourse with two vajayjays. There's so many fun ways. We don't need to get into that though.
No,
what is the point?
No, I'm not trying to get into that. I'm just trying to say that if it's not going in, you can't really have a kid. You know what I mean? Unless
Oh, you can't reproduce. Okay, I get you.
No, yeah, but at least you can like
Is it wrong for me to engage in intercourse with an infertile woman?
No, not really. I mean,
would we be able to reproduce?
Maybe.
No, the answer is no. She's infertile. Remember? So I'll ask again: is it wrong for me to engage in intercourse with an infertile woman?
It depends what time it is, because I'll be honest with you. Sometimes, like, if you get like, you know, it might just
It depends on the time. Like, if it's a full fucking moon, I can. But you know, good Tuesday afternoon at 3:40, I can't. What the? What are you yapping about?
No. I mean, it's
What are
different. Okay, I'll explain what I mean. Because it's different with men and women. Because you're asking your questions about women, and men and women are very different. So you know about like dimensions, right? Like
dimensions? What the fuck are you talking about? So apparently, being lesbian is wrong because of because of the space-time continuum in dimensions.
No, it's not. That's not what I mean by dimensions. I think we got the wrong definition.
Being lesbian is wrong because of the multiverse, ladies and gentlemen. It's wrong because of the multiverse, ladies. What are you fucking talking about?
Explain my point, though. Because I feel like not that sort of dimensions like worlds, as in like 2D and 3D. I feel like 2D, it means two dicks. Men thinks with a dick as well. So we think with our brain.
We're fucking kicking him out and moving on to the next guest. I have no clue what that is. I'm so sorry that I had to put y'all through whatever the fuck that shit was. Oh my good lord. Hi, do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, and why so, sir?
So when two women are together, I think it's pretty bad.
Oh wow! Amazing! Like, everyone, let's clap for him in the chat. I mean, why?
God.
Oh, because of God. Okay, so what's your religion? You know what? Hey, user, you gotta stay here. You gotta stay here. We gotta bring you in some backup. We gotta bring you in some backup here. We really gotta bring you. Hey, what's up, Mank? How old are you?
I'm 17.
Oh my God! Yeah, you're not even an adult yet. You gotta be 18 to use the app. User, please just stay there. We will get you backup. Okay? We are gonna get you another person or two in order to debate with you. Hi, Maya. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
No.
Ah, Maya, what are you doing? Guys, I'm just looking for people that think being a lesbian is wrong. What are you saying?
Kick her out. It's like kick her out.
Okay, hey, this is my life, not yours. I'm calling the shot.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
buddy.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. Just don't let it happen again, all right? I'll let it slide this time.
Yes, I'm sorry.
We're moving on. Oh, Dan the man, I love you.
Bro, what are you?
Dan the man, I love you, but I know you don't think that being a lesbian is wrong.
Wait, bro. Yo, bro.
Hey.
Yo, what are you, bro?
Dave.
No.
Hi, do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yo, bro.
So I will now leave it up to you two to give me an argument why being a lesbian is wrong. Take it away.
Because God says it's wrong.
Yeah,
And
God,
what about you,
amen.
user?
Yeah, I think God is. He's very religious. So when I pray, I think he wanted me to be a man.
Oh, okay. So he says it's because God says it's wrong, and he says it's because when he prays, God wants him to be a man. Okay, wow. So I guess we'll just start off with a very pressing question. What religion do you guys belong to?
Christianity.
What about you? Awesome. We're getting somewhere. So next part is, so according to your guys' worldview, morality directly comes from God, okay? And the way that God reveals morality to us is through Scripture, okay? So can you guys give me the Scripture where it says being a lesbian is wrong?
So in Romans 8, I'm talking.
All right.
I'm sorry.
All right. Wait, after you.
Wait, after me. Okay. In Romans 12, what you doing, mate? Sorry. In Romans 12, it said lesbians should not exist. It said
No, quite frankly, it doesn't. What about you?
It says in Romans 126, 127. Homosexuality is contrary.
Okay,
to
don't
God's
read it off. I'll take your word for it.
Okay.
And then what's the other verse?
Leviticus 18:22.
Okay, so when we're specifically talking about Romans, we could get to that. But first I want to talk about Leviticus. So you gave the verse Leviticus 18:22 as a Bible verse that tells us that being lesbian is wrong or something along those lines. But on the broader picture here, do you think that the book of Leviticus in the Christian Bible is accurate in telling us what's morally right and wrong?
Yeah, I think the entire Bible is accurate in telling us what's morally right and wrong.
Okay, so 2.5 thousand people in here. Get ready for this. Are you ready? Leviticus 25 verses 44 through 46 tell us that chattel slavery is morally permissible. In fact, God specifically says that if you're an Israelite citizen, you could own a non-Israelite citizen as human property for the rest of your life. He even went insofar as to say that if you were to die, that your children could then own the slave as property for the rest of their lives or until the slave died.
Wait, what's the verse?
Leviticus 25, 44 through 46. You got a Bible in front of you?
I'm going to check real quick.
Awesome. Do you want to read it out loud for all of us to hear? Because maybe like I just had one of those demon atheist interpretations, and you as a Christian will be able to accurately tell me what the text meant to say.
Leviticus what?
25, 44 through 46. Okay?
All right.
I'm excited. I really am. By the way, guys, if you want to support me, I have my Venmo, my PayPal, and my bio. If you do, you'll get a notification at the top of my screen. You could say anything. I will read it off on live, and I will give you a shout out. And that's all to incentivize you guys, because that is the best way to help support me. I get 100% of the proceeds on those platforms, and it means the world. Braxton, thank you for the crown. Can you go ahead and read those verses out for us?
The entire chapter 25?
No, only verses 44 through 46.
Oh, my bad.
Are you going to do it, or?
Yeah. Your male and female slaves are to come from the nations around you. From them you may buy slaves. You may also buy some of the temporary residents living among you and members of their clans born of your country, and they will become your property. You can bequeath them to your children as inherited property and make them slaves for your life, and you must not rule over your fellow Israelites ruthlessly.
So I guess my follow-up question is, it seems like you trust God when he tells you that being a lesbian is wrong in Leviticus 18:22. So do you trust God when he says that you could own humans as property for life in Leviticus 25? Silence, gagged. I fear. So what I'm getting at here is that it's just as likely that it is wrong to be a lesbian as it is not wrong to own slaves.
I'm sorry.
Gagged, I fear.
I'm just reading to get context here.
Oh, because remember, hey, honestly, dude, the only context that I think would justify God saying you could own humans as property for life is him in the next verse literally saying that it was all a joke and he takes it back.
Well,
like,
it's
anything
about,
else doesn't seem relevant here.
Well, it's talking about how people are his servants. It's not talking about people being specifically slaves.
Oh, then was I just delusional and I misheard you when you said your male and your female slaves are to come from the nations around you? Or is that what Leviticus 25 verse 44 says verbatim? I hear some conflicting statements coming out of your mouth, sir. Maybe here's what you should do. Maybe you should read your scripture some more. I won't press you on it. Let's look at the bigger issue here. I want you to go ahead and give me an argument to demonstrate that the Christian God exists. Because remember, if you can't do that, then the Bible is nothing more than a delusion, a figment of the imagination of a mind of a man. So let's go ahead and hear your argument, sir. And Ian, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you so much, Ian. Ian's in the chat for the raid, guys. Yes, precisely.
All right. Well, we could go into like historical aspects.
David, thank you so much for the $25 on Venmo. Let's get a W. David in that chat. Thank you for the love. Go ahead and continue. I'm so sorry.
All right. So we go into like historical aspects, and like if you look at like the Red Sea, there's chariots and horse bones in the middle of the Red Sea. Why would that be?
You want to bet? How much you want to put on it?
I mean, they found them there.
Put your money where your mouth is. I bet I can disprove that in 2 sentences. How much do you want to bet, monetarily speaking, that I can disprove that in 2 sentences?
That there's chariots in the Dead Sea?
Mm-hmm.
They found chariots in the Dead Sea. I don't know what you want.
So I'm asking you to put your money where your mouth is. How much money would you be willing to bet that I can't disprove that in 2 sentences?
Just why we gotta bring money into it? Just say it.
I mean, are you confident?
What's the problem?
No. I
mean,
want to see if you're confident in what you're saying.
I've seen.
So then, how much money are you willing to bet? I want to bet money on it. Would you be willing to bet $20 on it?
Sure.
Awesome. So my Venmo, my Cash App, or my bio, there were no chariots found at the bottom of the Red Sea. A man by the name of Ron Wyatt was the person that reported that information. He's also the same person that reported he found the Ark of the Covenant alongside the blood of Jesus Christ. Ron Wyatt never gave any evidence for any of the claims that Ron Wyatt made, insofar as to even say that Christian institutions of history and theologians across the board all vehemently reject his claims as being true. There is not one scholar, Christian or atheist, that accepts Ron Wyatt's findings. So will you now give me my $20?
Sure.
So my Venmo, my Cash App, or my bio. Go ahead and go on pause and do that real quick. You're not. I don't see you going on pause. Why not? Oh, he's doing it. All right, chat. Listen. In the meantime, we're gonna see if this man actually sends me $20 for that shit. We're gonna see if guys, make sure that we're double tapping on that phone screen. Let's try to get up to 150,000 likes in the meantime. Additionally, make sure to share out this live to a couple friends. So we're just gonna go ahead and wait on him. And he left. Wow. Where's my $20, sir? I'm pissed. I'm so mad. Chat, spam, where is Dean's $20? I guess we're going to go ahead and move on to the next guest. I'm pissed. You owe me $20. If you're watching right now, you owe me $20, sir. Hi, how old are you? Okay, they automatically left. Moving on to our next guest here. Let's go ahead and talk to Luca. All right, where is my $20? My Venmo and my PayPal are in my bio. You owe me $20, sir. Hi, Luca. Do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
I actually wanted to talk about Jesus and how you were.
All right. Well, I understand that you want to talk about Jesus. All Christians do, and I love talking about Jesus, but you'll just have to come back when I'm running a live on it. Right now, we're going to be talking about why individuals think being a lesbian is wrong. Maddie, thank you for the $2 on Venmo. I appreciate you for the love. I see your attached message there about AJ. I'm going to go ahead and check that out on my computer. Moving on to our next guest, everyone. Just be patient here, guys. What's up? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong? Okay, they were literally watching a Disney movie, so we're going to go to move on to our next guest, Miles. Everyone, give us a minute here. Hi, Miles. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong? Thank you for the anarch dog sauce.
Yo, what's up, man? Yeah, I do actually.
Okay, can you stop that noise? Okay, so why do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Oh, my bad. That's my hammer.
Brandon, thank you for the $10 on Venmo. 1 second, sir. Let's get a W, Brandon, in the comment section. I appreciate you so much for the love. Massive W, Brandon. Thank you so much for the $10. Go ahead, Miles.
Oh, yeah, appreciate it, Brandon. Good job. Good stuff, man.
So what's the argument, sir?
Sorry, what? Oh, yeah, I just think it's kind of icky. Just icks me out, you know?
Okay, so what's the relevant distinction between you thinking that two lesbians being together is icky and a white supremacist thinking that a white man and a black woman being together is icky?
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't think
so
there's any...
So you tell me that there's literally no difference between you and a white supremacist, then why should I accept your argument?
Yeah, there definitely is. I'm just saying
like,
it icks me out, so it's definitely wrong.
Yeah, so once again, clarify, what is the relevant distinction that separates your ick against two lesbians and a white supremacist ick against a white man and a black woman, right?
Well, that white supremacist is not me, so, yeah.
Okay, so, but you can't provide a distinction as to why you are justified in your belief, but they're not justified in their belief, correct?
No, I'm justified because it's icky.
Okay, but what I'm saying here is that white people have found interracial marriage icky. The Hitler and his regime found like Jewish individuals icky. Like currently speaking, Zionists find Palestinians icky. Like this is nothing more than a mere description of prejudice.
Can you answer me one question? Are any of those people named Miles Belter?
Oh my God. We're going to move on to our next guest. I'm so sorry that we actually can't find any real debates today. We're going to try to get one going. We're really trying, chat. I just want good conversation, but we're having some issues finding it today, guys. It's just not working, but we're going to continue to try, y'all. Moving on to our next guest at this point, y'all. Let's go and get Martin the Jones up in here. I apologize for the lack of debates. Just bear in there with us. What's up, Martin? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, why so?
Because they can't reproduce.
Okay, is it wrong for me to marry an infertile woman?
I mean, not really, no.
Would we be able to reproduce?
No.
Okay, gagged. Also, not to mention that lesbians can reproduce through IVF and surrogacy.
By themselves?
No, with the use of a donor sperm.
Oh,
it doesn't even
go. Through the use of a donor. That's the difference.
Man, if I wanted to reproduce with my infertile wife, which you don't think it was morally wrong for me to marry her, that's the same thing we'd have to do. But you don't think it's wrong.
But a man and a woman, if they're both normal and not have like any defects, then they should be able to reproduce just fine.
Can you tell me why being infertile is a defect?
Because we all have an ultimate role to raise,
which is
to reproduce and raise children.
Okay, and how do you know that's the case?
I mean, because that's what living things are based around.
Yeah, how do you know that we are supposed to reproduce? And then also a question: if there's a closeted lesbian woman who did reproduce with a man, but then came out of the closet and married a woman, would she be doing something wrong there?
Doing something wrong.
Allie, I appreciate you for the $4 on PayPal. Appreciate you for the love, Allie. W Allie in that comment section. Thank you.
I mean, yeah, I think so.
Wait, why? Because she reproduced. She ultimately met your goal of reproduction. So why would it be wrong for her to marry a woman?
Because after that, she's gonna have homosexual relations with her.
And why is that wrong?
Because she can't have any babies with the.
Wait, I'm so sorry. Do you think it's wrong for your grandparents to engage in intercourse?
My grandparents, they can shit. They're dead, but if they're begging in the grave, all shit, so be it. You know.
Okay, but the point is that females naturally become infertile when they hit about the age of 55. So any married heterosexual couple over the age of 55 cannot naturally reproduce from intercourse. But yet you would say that's not wrong. So I just ask you what the difference between that and two lesbians engaging in intercourse is.
I see. So here's the thing. What you said when the lesbian had a baby.
Can you just answer my question?
What was your question? Sorry, sir, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, you said it's wrong to engage in lesbian intercourse as they can't reproduce from it, but yet it's not wrong for me to engage in intercourse with an infertile woman, even though we can't reproduce with it. That literally just sounds like a logical contradiction.
Yeah, but no two women can.
Braxton, I appreciate you for the crown. Just like no man married to an infertile woman can reproduce on their own.
Yeah, but not all women are infertile.
Okay, and not all women are lesbian. What's your point?
Do you understand how we're going in circles here?
I understand that we're going in circles because you don't have the intellectual capabilities to even understand the basic argument.
Let me dumb it down for you. All right.
Okay, how many continents are there?
How many 7.
Okay, name 3.
South America, North America, Europe, Asia, Antarctica, Africa.
Okay, shit, Martin, you're pretty smart. Dumb it down.
Yeah, I'm smart. Yeah, I'm a pretty smart guy.
So give me the argument.
Okay, sorry. So if we take a small titty lesbian bitch.
Oh, bro, get the fuck out of here. Gross. Moving on to our next guest, guys. We're going to go and see what our next guest has to say. Gabrielle, I appreciate you for the $2 on Venmo. AJ's Discord closes at 8:40 EST. I appreciate you for letting me know, Gabriella. What's up? How old are you?
29.
Nice. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong, sir?
Yes.
Okay, why so?
Well, I think to actually just the whole premise of it is genetically wrong and is a defect.
Really? Yeah. So give me name one institution of medicine or science that would hold to the claim that being lesbian is genetically
so
wrong,
you
defective,
obey
or
by
mental illness.
institutions of science, correct?
How else are we supposed to come to conclusions on the basis of science?
Naturally. And
Ali, thank you so much for the
religion,
1 second. Ali, thank you so much for the $6.66 on PayPal. W Ali and W666 in the comment section right now. I'll just simply ask you, name one institution of medicine or science or one medical health professional that would hold to these claims that it's a defect.
That is a defect?
Yeah, name one, bro.
It comes down to, there's a lot actually that sings behind it.
Name one institution.
Okay, name one institution that proves that it's not.
The World Health Organization, the American Psychiatric Association, the American Medical Association, the Endocrine Society, the British Psychological Society, the Royal College of Psychiatrics, the Canadian Psychological Association, the Australian Psychological Society, the European Society for Sexual Medicine, the American Academy of Pediatrics, the American Academy of Family Physicians, the American Counseling Association, the American Public Health Association, the Netherlands Institute for Brain Research, the Center for Neurodoctoral Studies at the University of Pittsburgh, Massachusetts, as well as the Center for Neurochronology at UCLA, sir. You asked for one, I gave you 18. What's next?
The mother company would have named them. So pretty much it just basic UN shit that's being ran by social media, right? The same people that feed us science.
I'm so sorry. Did social media exist in the 1980s?
No.
Okay, so then why were these same institutions, medicine and science, reporting the same shit in the 1980s? This is a narrative run by social media.
Back then.
So what you're just telling me is that you reject.
It's a social.
So all that you're telling me here is that you reject all findings of institutions of medicine and science. So I'll just simply ask you one quick question in return. How do you know that the Earth is round?
I don't reject science.
No. How do you know that the Earth is round? Because if you reject all institutions of medicine and science, what credible evidence would you have to say that the Earth is round? Because as far as I'm concerned, when I look out of my own two eyes, I see a flat plane.
Raindrops around. I use my
raindrops around. Therefore, the Earth is round. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's what science.
Hey, how do you know that? How do you know that?
You're really good at listening to people, but you don't have any type of education of yourself. You are pretty much a sheep. You're good at.
Wait. You deny education. You
no,
deny
I don't
institutions.
deny
No. You deny institutions of science.
I deny.
No, 1 second.
One
second. You deny institutions of science. You deny institutions of medicine, and you deny these same institutions of education, such as the Netherlands Institute for Brain Research, such as UCLA, such as the University of Pittsburgh in Massachusetts, all to hold to your same homophobic narrative that this is somehow unfounded, somehow a defect, or not present in the natural state of the world, and you are wrong, sir, because the only people that hold to the claim that it's not supposed to be the case or that it's a mental illness are people such as you that don't have an education on the related subjects, have not gone to school for the 12 years to get to the degree, and do not work for the related institutions. Because I'm going to let you know, you fucking Uber drivers, you McDonald's drive-through workers cannot compare to the hundreds of thousands of medical health professionals that vehemently speak out and disprove the silly shit that y'all say.
Okay. Well, I just go ahead and let you know that I'm a neurosurgeon. I'm not a fucking.
What's the interior commissure?
Listen.
No, you said you're a neurosurgeon. What's the interior commissure?
All right. So you're breaking down anatomy.
You are lying.
Okay, yeah.
Tell me what the interior commissure is.
Tell me why.
Oh man, thank you for the good evening. You're lying your ass off. The interior commissure is the nerve lining between the hemispheres of the brain. Okay? And specifically, the reason that I chose this as the question that I'd ask you is because the interior commissure is larger in GAY men than it is in straight men, which shows us that there is biological predispositions to be attracted to the same sex. But you didn't even know what it does. You were lying about being a neurosurgeon. Thank you so much for the subscription.
What the fuck? Yeah, okay. I can see that you're really good. I don't know, you off the Addies, and you're really good at talking really fast, and that's cool.
I'll slow down,
but like
I'll slow down. Like, I'm also not on Adderall. I kind of wish I had some though.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said that. Why did I? Really? Wow. I really. Okay, he left. Okay. He left. All right. We're going to move on to our next guest, guys. We got a runner. Let's go ahead and get some runner emojis getting spammed in that chat. We got a runner.
Oh, shit. You actually added me. What's up?
I actually added you. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Fuck yeah. I ain't going to lie. All lesbians are going to hell.
Oh, wait. So so it's all about the religion. So we're just gonna go ahead and start off with some easy questions.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all some faggots.
Okay, yeah, get the fuck out of this stream.
Y'all
You
some
cannot swear
faggots.
on here. Hey, buddy, the day that you're willing to be a real man and engage in conversation with someone 10 times smarter than you, feel free to re-request. But as long as you use this prejudice language, such as the F slur, yeah, you'd be going straight to hell, supposedly alongside the lesbians, sir. Matthew 7:1, do not judge, or you too shall be judged. Jesus Christ condemns you more than the peers around you right now, sir. So I think it is abnorant and disrespectful to your own religion to turn it in from a symbol of peace into a weapon of hate to perpetuate the marginalization of the LGBTQ plus community. And it's not just me saying this, but if Jesus Christ were to be real and were to be God, he would be standing along me saying the same shit. All right? We're going to go ahead and move on to the next guest. I cannot stand for the abhorrent hypocrisy present in these Abrahamic religions and these Christians. It spreads like a virus because all they try to do is use that damn book to justify their own prejudices. Hi, how old are you?
Hello. 18.
Nice. What year were you born in? Yeah, you're not 18, man. I appreciate you for coming up, but you do just have to be 18 to be on TikTok Live. We're going to move on to our next guest, guys. Guys, make sure that we're double tapping on that phone screen to protect the live. I'm feeling a takedown soon. If the stream suddenly ends, you know why. What's up, Joey? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong? Okay, Joey's not even here. Moving on to our next guest, ladies and gentlemen. If we are on those guest requests, make sure that we are live and active. And do you think that it is wrong to be lesbian? Just so we can kind of keep the debates flowing here. I would like to preface again, if you want to support me, my Venmo, my PayPal, or my bio. Best way to support me, guys. And I really appreciate it. I could even give you a shout out and read off your attached message on stream. Like right now. Courtney, thank you for the $6.66 on Venmo. She says abhorrent hypocrisy. I love you, Courtney. Let's get a W, Courtney, in that chat. What's up, Jen? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Hell no.
Yo, W Jen in the comment section. I appreciate you so much for popping up, though. Moving on to our next guest, Caleb, guys. And Robin! Thank you so much for the $10 on PayPal. Guys, please show some love to Robin in the comment section. You've been watching forever, Robin. I love you.
Yo.
What's up, Caleb? How old are you?
18.
All right. What year were you born in?
2006.
All right, sweet. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong, sir?
Yeah.
All right. Why so? All it took was me asking you why. Is that really all it took? Moving
Jesus
on to the
loves
next.
you, bro.
Okay, hey, I got a question. Give me an argument for the existence of the Christian God.
Jesus loves you, bro.
Yeah, that's what I thought, buddy. Continue to spread your bullshit. Moving on to our next guest at this point, Chad. If we're in those guest requests, make sure that we do think that being a lesbian is wrong. What's up, Mustafa? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh.
Okay, don't know what that was. Moving on, guys. Everyone be patient. Bear with us here. We're going to pull our next guest, Doug, up here. All right. What's up, Doug? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes, I do.
Can you turn off the background music and get a little bit closer to your mic? Okay, I'm not going to lie, guys. I don't really even feel like putting up with that right now, so we are going to move on to our next guest at this point. We're going to get Vitamin C up here on the live, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a second. What's up, Vitamin? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes.
Melissa, thank you so much for the $15 on PayPal. 1 second. Melissa, thank you so much for the love. Shut up. Melissa, thank you for the $15 on PayPal. I really appreciate it. W Melissa in the comment section, as well as W Jessica for the $16.66. Jessica and Melissa, I love y'all both so much. W Jessica, W Melissa. All right, why do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
This is wrong.
You said you think it's wrong. I'm asking you why.
This is wrong.
Okay, all right. Well, I don't know what's going on there. What's up, Lemon? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong? They're juicing lemons. They're just juicing lemons. They're just juicing lemons. Ladies, they are just juicing lemons. Don't even worry about it. They are just juicing lemons, getting that good lemonade. Hi, how old are you?
Huh?
Oh, shit, you're a fetus. Just looking to talk to adults. Moving on to our next guest. They were just juicing lemons. Ladies and gentlemen, they were just juicing lemons. Moving on. Holy moly. Hi, Rex. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
I mean, it's unbiological.
How old are you?
Old enough.
And what year were you born in?
Why do I need to share that?
Oh!
I can have a
Stephanie, thank you so much for the $30 on PayPal. Stephanie, you're showing so much love today. Thank you so much for the love, Stephanie. I seriously appreciate you so much, Stephanie. In fact, you, Stephanie, just bought me dinner tonight. And thank you so much. Guys, show some love to Stephanie in that chat. I appreciate you so much for those $30. I know that that's your hard-earned money that you're giving to me, and I just want you to know that I appreciate you so much for it. W Stephanie for the next 5 minutes, folks. What's up? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes, most definitely.
Okay, and why so?
Because we were made in the image to lay down with the opposite sex.
How do you know that's the case?
Because you come out the womb either a boy or a girl.
Okay, so we have males and females, and how does this tell us that we're supposed to be straight?
Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Yeah,
I gotta go in the other room. It's pretty loud.
I'd appreciate that. That would help us out all. That would all help us out a bit.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, so I'm simply asking you how you know that individuals are supposed to be straight. So far, you've just told us that there's males and females. How does that tell us that we're supposed to be straight?
Because in the...
Okay, well, he actually just left, so that's fun. We're going to move on to our next guest. Someone in the comment section says, Dean, you have more patience than me. It's been a learned trait. It did not start off this way. I love you guys, though. I just want you to know that I all love you so much. I'm seriously so thankful for y'all. It makes me so happy.
Hey, I'm 24 and I'm a professional 8-ball pool player. And
nice, Justin.
And I think that being lesbian is definitely wrong because it reduces my chances of getting laid.
And your profile picture with you fucking juicing your tiny ass traps doesn't?
I never said it did. Right, like
Idia, thank you for the $6.66 on PayPal. Shut up! I appreciate you for the be quiet. Be quiet, Lydia. Thank you for the $6.66 on PayPal. W Lydia W666.
Oh my god! Oh, yo, what's up, man?
Hey. Do you have an actual argument?
So it harms me, right? Because I'm not getting play, right? So that's emotionally damaging. Right?
Hi, KH. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, why so?
Because it's so hot, man.
Dude, what is going on with our guest requests?
Yeah, but I'm gonna lose it. W for lesbians and all that shit.
I'm gonna lose it. Hi, Nick. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes.
And how old are you?
18.
Okay, why? Okay. Okay. Hey, Darius, thank you for the $6.66 on Venmo. Darius says, thanks again for slaying these homophobes. I fucking got you, Darius. It is my full-time job, the homophobe slayer. W Darius, W666 in the comment section. I appreciate you for the love. Hello. How old are you?
I'm 42.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Moving on to our next guest. Let's go and talk to Lucid. I am done with the fetuses. If you just came out of your mother's uterus no less than 3 days ago, you cannot request up. Hello, Lucid. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
No, and yes, I'm a fetus. Call me what you want.
Oh my god. You need some Tylenol. Why did I say that? Selena, thank you for... Oh, wait, it's because Selena said Tylenol in her message. Selena, thank you for the $30 on Venmo. I appreciate you so much for the love, Selena. Selena said I need Tylenol and Dr. Pepper. Hey, thank you so much, Selena, for the $30. Let's get some W Selenas in that guest request right now. Thank you so much. I love you, Selena. Hey, Dean, love the content. Just wanted to let you know that kind of icks. I'll have to read the message when I'm off live later, but Heschel, thank you for the $5 on PayPal. W Heschel. What's up? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, why so?
I just want to ask you, why do you think it's right?
So actually, I don't think that being a lesbian is morally right. I don't think that being straight is morally right. I don't think that morality concerns our sexual attractions. In the same way, I don't think that picking up a rock off the ground concerns our sexual attractions.
Because obviously I can come at you with a religious point of view, but you wouldn't understand it. So I just want to stick to logic, if you don't mind. Or
I will take any perspective you have to offer, babe. You just got to give it to me first.
Okay, so I just...
1 second. Dia, thank you for the $12.17 on PayPal. Dia, that is D-I-Y-A. Thank you so much for the donation. I love you so much. Let's show some love to our donors. W. Dia, thank you. Thank you so much, Dia. Go ahead and continue, sir. Thank you for the hand hearts.
All right. So you said you don't see lesbian as morally correct. So
I don't think that morality concerns our sexual attraction, sir. But I'll specifically say I do not think that being lesbian is morally wrong due to the lack of any reason to assume it to be so, right? And that's why I'm having these conversations. I want to see if you or anyone else who comes up onto this live can give me good reason why being lesbian is wrong. I've been running these debates for a year and a half and no one has been able to do such. So let me ask you, what are your reasons? Why is being a lesbian morally wrong?
because it could potentially end the human race.
Ashley, thank you for the $5 on Venmo. Thank you for the love. I love you, Ashley. In fact, Ashley actually said in her message, say you love me, Dean. Ashley, I'll say I love you. Thank you for the $5. So tell me about this. Being a lesbian can potentially end the human race. How so?
Because let's say you were, the last two people alive, right? And then you have a woman and a woman. You can't just reproduce, right?
Okay. Yeah, what if those two women were straight? They still wouldn't be able to reproduce. Does this make being straight wrong?
No, I'm saying like, just, it's...
You take an island of like 100 women, 100 men. It doesn't matter if they're lesbian, straight, gay, or straight. They still can't reproduce. Ashley, thank you for the $10 on Venmo. She says, I freaking love you, Dean. Keep up the great debates. Another W, Ashley, in the comment section. Thank you so much. Let me ask you this question. Do you think that being infertile is morally wrong?
Not really.
Okay, yeah, if the last two people alive were infertile, would they be able to reproduce?
No, but that's not my point.
That's my point, though. It shows the hypocrisy in your statement. Because remember, you said that being lesbian is wrong because if the last two people alive were lesbian, the human race would die off. But the same thing could be said to the last two people alive were infertile, but yet you don't think that's wrong. That just shows hypocrisy. You said you wanted to talk about it logically. I gave you an analogous situation in which you do not think it is wrong to be infertile, and that is logically contradictory, sir.
No, because that's not really by choice. Being gay is a choice.
Wait, first of all, do not say GAY on my live. TikTok will flag you and take down the stream. Say lesbian, and no, it is not a choice, sir.
Oh, okay. So you could.
Why don't more women choose to be lesbian? Lesbian. If it was a choice, why don't more women choose it? Listen, I bet you're well acquainted with the whole bear versus man. All these women that are choosing the bear, why don't they also just choose to be attracted to other women so they don't have to put up with a man point blank period?
Lesbian is a choice.
Yeah, so answer my question. You are probably familiar, 1 second, you are probably familiar with a bear versus man debate. There is an insane amount of women that are choosing the bear. All right. Why wouldn't they also just choose to be sexually attracted by other women so they don't have to put up with a man point blank period? If being lesbian was truly a choice, so many more women would choose it. I cannot detail to you the amount of borderline misandric women, but with good reason, that are fucking straight because it's not a choice, and they have told me point blank period if it was a choice they'd choose the woman all day fucking long. All right. And the reason that it's specifically not a choice is because our sexual orientations are biologically driven. Okay. So for instance, GAY men have a larger interior commissure, which is a part of their brain. GAY men have different traits of the AI and AH3 subsection of the hypothalamus, which is a part of the brain. And GAY men have different associations along the genetic code, right? They didn't choose those things. They were born with those things, and those things is what drives their same-sex attractions, not a conscious decision.
Exactly, but it's still a choice at the end of the day. For example, all the serial killers said...
Yeah, we're just going to move on to the next guest. If he could just say exactly... He said, Dean, you're right about all the science to back the idea that it's not a choice, but it's still a choice. Moving on.
Yo.
Hi, how old are you?
Yo, what's up, bro?
What's up? What's your age?
18, bro.
Nice. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yeah, I actually do.
Okay, why so?
Well, I think everyone who's lesbian, they have mental problems.
Name one institution of medicine or science that tells us being lesbian is a mental illness.
No, I'm just giving you my opinion, bro.
Okay, I want to know what fact substantiates your opinion. Name the institution.
Wait, can I just give my opinion then?
Javion, thank you for the $4 on Venmo. BBL Drizzy, W Javion.
I feel like everyone who's lesbian, they grow up in a bad household, and they're like, I'm not getting enough attention, and they're like, what can I do to get more attention? And they think, well, if I said I'm lesbian, then I'll have more attention. And I feel like they're just preaching mental problems.
So once again, right, we could get into that. First off, this is nothing more than a mere delusion of your mind, okay? Right? For the reason that in rejecting
No, sorry.
our medical and scientific understanding on how our anatomy and biology functions and how it drives our sexual attractions, such as the research done by the Netherlands Institute of Research that very clearly shows that our sexual orientations are driven by our biology, you are rejecting the science. But I want you to name one institution of medicine or science that tells us that being a lesbian either is a mental illness in of itself or is driven by other mental illnesses.
Yeah, I've no problem answering that. Can I just ask one question before I answer it?
No.
Okay. What was the question? I'll answer it.
Name one institution of medicine or science that would uphold the idea that being a lesbian in of itself is a mental illness, or it is driven by other mental illnesses.
So in science, there's like physics, biology, and chemistry. So I think if you're thinking mental stuff, it'd probably be in chemistry.
So are you telling me that you can or you cannot name an institution of medicine or science?
Oh, no, I can. No,
then
I can.
do it. Then do it. What's the name?
Of the institution.
Yes.
So it's probably the psychology institution.
So the psychology institution, I feel like that's maybe the name that they'd plaster on a building in a kid's
You're
TV
really
show.
cute, bro.
I'll go ahead and like just walk you through a couple that don't think being lesbian is a mental illness and that actually vehemently speak out against it. So first we'd be looking at the WHO, the APA and the DSM, the AMA, the ES, the WPATH, the BPS, the RCP, the CPA, the APS, the ESSM, the AAP, the AAFP, the ACA, the APHA, the Netherlands Institute for Brain Research, the Center for Neurodoctrine Studies at the University of Pittsburgh, Massachusetts. Need I say more?
No, I get it. Wait. Can I ask you a question? Serious. How do I get like luscious hair like yours?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Automatic concession. See, that's what you get when you really put them on the ringer. When you show their ideologies to be so flawed insofar as being abhorrently false and not acquainted with reality.
Dean.
Hi, Mustafa. Do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
Yes, of course.
Okay, why so?
Dean, I have a question. Do you believe in religion?
No, I don't.
No.
So why do you think being a lesbian is wrong?
Oh, so shut the fuck up. Believe in a
Whatever the fuck.
religion and talk. If you want to debate, go to a church or a mosque.
Okay, hey man,
and
are you telling me that you
in front of them?
Are you telling me that you think
cry like a fucking bitch, my nigga? Islam gaat je veel win.
What's your race?
My nigga. Shut the fuck up, my nigga.
Okay, we're just gonna move on, dude. Why don't I was trying to ask him a question and he just wasn't answering it, and I don't know if he was black, so I'm just gonna kick him off for slurring. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
22.
Nice. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
If you're part of the church, maybe because it's in the Bible, but if you're not, then I don't see the problem with it.
Okay, are you a Christian?
No.
What the fuck are you doing? The Bible, if you're not a Christian, is nothing more than men's opinions. It was, Dr. Seuss's opinion that it was Dr. Seuss's opinion that eating green eggs and ham is bad. Does that mean that it's wrong to eat green eggs and ham?
No.
Okay, so I don't understand why you'd take the opinion of any of the church forefathers either. We're going to move on to the next guest. I don't know what the fuck that was. We're going to go and talk to Lizzie here, guys. If we're enjoying the debates, make sure that we are double tapping away in that phone screen. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to try to get this live to send out.
Hello.
What's up, Lizzie? How old are you?
15.
I do appreciate you for coming up, Lizzie. Really swiped out of the app there, guys. If you do want to support me, my Venmo as well as my PayPal are in my bio, guys. We are just looking for some debates right now. We've been live for about an hour. That's the longest stream we've had in a while. We usually get taken down a lot quicker. What's up, Joval? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Nope.
Okay. I don't understand why you requested it up. We are just looking to talk to people that do think it's wrong, and I feel like I've been making that clear. Hopefully our next guest thinks it's wrong. Guys, in the meantime, make sure that we're double tapping. Let's try to get up to 300,000 likes. Additionally here, I need all 2,000 of you to respond to this quick poll as an engagement boost. What's up, Zayden? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes, because I'm jealous of them.
Okay. I mean, I'm jealous of lesbians too, but I'm not... that doesn't make me think it's wrong. It just means I think they have good style, okay? Listen, what's up? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
What do you say?
Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes.
Okay, why so?
I just want to say, you're looking real cute today.
Okay, so moving on to our next guest. We're going to go and talk to Katie. I apologize for all the trolls today. Obviously, like, this is a lot more than usual. I appreciate all 2,000 of you guys for just kind of bearing in there, though. I love you guys. Also, after this stream, we're probably going to head over to our second account and hang out for a little bit, kind of decompress and talk about a lot of the things that have gone on today. We're going to pull up our next guest, Kay Duncan. I don't know why we're getting so much trolls up here. It's honestly, like, really disappointing. We're going to go ahead and talk to Spencer here next chat. AJ's calling you out on his Discord. Yeah, fuck what AJ has to say. You think I care? What's up, Spencer? How old are you?
I'm not gonna say exactly when, but no, before 2003.
So I don't believe you.
Why is that?
Yeah, moving on to our next guest. We're gonna go ahead and see what the leader, what Lola has to say. Hey, what's up, Lula? How old are you?
Oh, I did not mean to join. I'm so sorry.
Guys, please. This has been going on for like 30 minutes. We've lost so many viewers, all because you guys, like, dude, we're really just looking for debates. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
Bitches.
Dude, okay, you're white as hell. Hey, how old are you? Okay.
Bye-bye.
Hey, how old are you?
You guys have come back day by day and continued to hear me out. Man, I just appreciate it. Because there's about 130 people in here.
Hey, how old are you?
18.
Perfect. What year were you born in?
2006, January 15th.
Yeah, sweet. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
So I do in a way, and it's something that I'm kind of confused about, and I'm not sure if you really know anything about it, but like, so if being a lesbian, I'm not saying necessarily wrong as far as morals and whatnot, like sort of, but if being a lesbian was something that like everyone could do, if everyone was lesbian.
So he can't just like, he doesn't think it's wrong, point blank period. What's up? How old are you?
19.
What year were you born in?
205.
Sweet. Yeah, what month?
December.
Yeah, you wouldn't be 19, bro. Hey, how old are you?
I'm 21.
Nice. Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
I do.
Okay, why so, Connor?
Just from like a reproductive standpoint, I feel like we have a duty to grow the population, and you're not doing that by being lesbian.
Okay, so lesbians can reproduce through IVF and surrogacy.
That's true.
Okay, so they can do it.
Okay. I guess then on top of that, just like, I don't know. It's like I grew up religious, so it just feels like I'm kind of rambling because I'm a little nervous. Sorry. How do I say this? Like, morally, I guess in the Bible, it's wrong because it's not what God wants. And I guess, like...
So tell us a verse in the Bible that says that being a lesbian is wrong?
It's more not lesbian, but gay, so I guess...
Okay, so don't say that word. We could say one and the same. Just say lesbian for boys. What verse in the Bible tells us that like being lesbian for boys is wrong?
Can I look it up, or do you want me to list it off right now?
Are you a Christian?
Yeah, sort of.
Sort of. What does that mean?
It means I'm questioning things.
Okay, man. I want you to go do some research. Go read Leviticus 18:22, Leviticus 20:13, Genesis 1:19, Romans 1:24 through 32, 1 Corinthians 6 through 8, then all of 1 Timothy. As soon as you read those verses, you could come back and actually debate me. All right. Quaylen, I appreciate you for the $5 on Venmo. Thank you so much, Quaylen. Guys, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm super demotivated right now. We've been trying to find a debate for like the last 30 fucking minutes, and we have not been able to find one. I hate this shit so much. But we just got another flag. Okay, we just got another flag for the live, so we do have to go ahead and restart. I want all 1.8 thousand of you guys to just come on right back in here. Just give us 1 minute to hit a restart. We're going to continue with the same topic, talk about the same shit. I will see you all here very momentarily. Love you all. Peace and love, guys. Peace and love. To hop right back into the debates, ladies and gentlemen. So I guess we're just going to go ahead and start off our debates. Put away on those phone screens, y'all. Make sure that we're double tapping away. All right. What's going on? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes, I do.
Okay, why so, sir?
Because, well, there's many reasons. One, I know you like to make this debate about how if being infertile is like...
No, I don't like to make this debate about anything. Just there's specific counterexamples that I can use to refute certain positions, right? But without all the meta conversation, please respond directly to my question. I am directly asking you why being a lesbian is wrong. Will you please entertain me by answering?
Yes, because you're a femboy bitch, nigger, faggot, femboy bitch, retard, faggot.
Lydia, I appreciate you for the $4.20 on PayPal. Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate you so much. We're going to move on to our next guest here. What's up? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes, of course.
Okay, why so?
Why so? Like, the world is, how do I say it? God made the world like Adam and Eva, not fucking Eva and Adam are fucking sharmuta. I fuck your mother, eh? Cause mother, fucking bitch boy.
If this keeps happening, I'm just gonna end the live and not come back. Like, this is really annoying. Like, hey, what's up, Bailey? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
I think it's wrong all the way.
Why so, Bailey?
Because in the Bible, like Adam and Eve, it's man dates woman, woman dates man.
Hey, so could you please go ahead and give me an argument for the existence of the Christian God? Because as far as I'm concerned, if you can't do that, why would I accept the scripture?
Well, what do you mean?
I mean exactly what I said. If you can't give me an argument for why the Christian God exists, why should I accept the scriptures being accurate?
Why aren't you accepting it?
Because I don't think that the Christian God exists.
Well, that's kind of like a mental thing. Then that's something you need to figure
Bailey,
out yourself.
what are you yapping about? Hey, what are the first 4 books of the New Testament?
How about you tell me?
Yeah, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. You don't know shit about your own scripture. Name one verse in the Christian Bible that tells us being a lesbian is wrong.
You can't sit here and tell me what I know.
I'm telling you what you don't know, and that's the first 4 books of the New Testament. What?
Maybe you should read the
name
Bible
one
for
verse.
yourself.
Oh, really? I've read the Bible multiple times.
Clearly not.
Name one verse in the Christian Bible that tells us being a lesbian is wrong.
I don't know that off the top of my head. I'm just
how about Leviticus 18:22, Leviticus 20:13, Genesis 1:19, Romans 1:24 through 32, 1 Corinthians 6 through 9, then all of 1 Timothy. You want to come up here and talk shit saying that I don't know your scripture, even though you're the Christian, I'm an atheist, but then get absolutely demolished by me because you can't justify your own prejudice, even if we were to assume that the Christian God exists. And this is exactly the problem that we see in society today. It is absolutely abhorrent, it is disgusting, and it is simply a display of ignorance, irrationality, and prejudice. Get off my live. I didn't even need to kick you. You left yourself. Beautiful. What is up? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong, sir? All right, they're not loading in. We're going to go to... Oh, wait. Hi, do you think that being a lesbian is wrong? Okay, yeah, they're not even here. Moving on to our next guest chat. What's up? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong? Yeah, another fetus. Guys, we're moving fast tonight, We've been streaming all day for about an hour or so, and no one that has been coming up here has been engaging or even answering my questions. What's up? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong? Another one, bro. I'm telling you, these are NPCs. Dead internet theory is so fucking real. The average IQ of a homophobe. Hi, do you think that being a lesbian is wrong? Either of you. Do either of you?
No, but I think there's a reason why people
Get the fuck out of here. How old are you?
I'm 18.
You're 18.
2006.
What year were you born in? Awesome. Why do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Leviticus 18:22.
Do you know what Leviticus 25:44 says? It says that chattel slavery is permissible. So are you telling me that it is just as likely for slavery to be morally permissible as it is for being a lesbian to be wrong?
Well, yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just as willing to accept that slavery is chill as it is to be for two women to marry one another.
Yeah, well,
being
Moses
wrong.
set the slaves
Do you think
free
that
as well.
slavery is chill?
Well, it's not. It's not good for the
Okay, it's
people
not.
who are in.
So I'm asking you, is slavery morally wrong?
Kinda, yeah.
Kinda. Okay. So you absolutely cherry pick out parts of your own scripture where God disagrees, such as Leviticus 25, 44 through 46. So if you could cherry pick out of your Bible, why can't I as well? If you could ignore the parts about slavery, why can't I ignore the parts about being a lesbian?
There's nothing I can do to it about it.
Yeah, you can't even answer my question, bro. Moving on to our next guest. We're going to go and get our next guest up in here, bro. Bro, wild. All right, what's up? Do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
Brooks owns you.
Quaylen, I appreciate you for the $1 on Venmo. Then why did Brooks' friends tell me that he lost? Oh, why did you run? Unfortunate. Moving on to our next guest here, guys. We are having some real issues, getting some debates going here tonight. What's up? Do you think that being lesbian is wrong? Okay, they're not here. Guys, what is going on? Dude, I'm just, this is not fun for me. Like, I'm about to just send y'all over to Parker's. What's up? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes.
And how old are you?
18.
Okay, what year were you born?
No, he's not. No, he's not. Bro.
2005.
Okay, so why do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Mainly because when we look at the animal worlds as well, they don't mate with the same gender. But also, listen, I personally am Christian, but I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to judge you if you are, because
I got a question.
it's not my life.
I got a question. You're absolutely right. We do not see same-gendered intercourse in the wild. Not at all. Ignore all the liberal propaganda.
But in the wild, naturally,
Hey,
because
ma'am,
animals don't have
you gotta
choice. They
let
go
me
by
finish.
instinct.
Matt, I appreciate you for the $1. You're going to have to let me finish. So,
As long as you let me
absolutely-
finish. I'm sorry.
So you're absolutely right. There is no same-gender intercourse in the wild. You're 110%, right? Ignore all the liberal pop propaganda in the chat. I'll just simply ask you, if we were to see animals in the wild engaging in same-gendered intercourse like all the time, would you still say it's wrong to be a lesbian?
Well, I have multiple reasons to think it's wrong. That's just one of my main.
So
another
one of your main.
is,
So 1 second, I see how you're not. I did not ask you how many reasons you have to think it's wrong to be lesbian. I asked you if I could show your first reason to be false. Would you still think it's wrong?
Oh yes, you could go ahead. I want to be proven wrong.
Okay, so
But
you want to be proven wrong. So now you're proven wrong.
if you don't
There's
want if you don't want me to interrupt you, please don't interrupt.
So there's over 3,000 species in the wild in which engage in same-gendered intercourse. For instance, babonos, who are 99.6% genetically similar to us, our closest genetic relative, engage in same-gendered intercourse. We also see that 10% of moose will only engage in same-gendered intercourse. We see same-gendered penguin couples that will literally adopt young penguins and raise them as their own. And the same thing, it could also be said about the other 2,997 species. So your first point is demonstrably false, and it is not in alignment with reality.
Please let me finish speaking, though.
Gagged.
Listen, another thing is, if it were in the right, then why aren't females born with the natural things needed to have sex with other females? Why do they have to go to the extra extents?
So this is nothing more than a mere naturalistic fallacy. If it was right to play piano, why weren't we born with 20 fingers instead of 10?
I'm not saying it's right.
Dude, please. Here's the thing. I don't think that it's morally right to be lesbian in the same way I don't think it's morally right to be straight. In the same way I don't think that it's morally right to pick up a rock off the ground. I don't think that these things are concerned by morality. But my point is here, if it was right to be infertile, then why can't they have kids? You know what I mean? I don't get the argument here. Maybe you could rephrase it differently. Dia, once again, thank you for the $6 on PayPal. Thank you for the love.
What part of it do you not get?
Are you
the whole
saying?
thing?
Are you saying that it's wrong to be lesbian because two lesbians can't procreate through intercourse?
No.
Okay, so then why is it wrong to be lesbian?
I'm saying I feel it's wrong to be lesbian because there aren't natural ways to do it. We have to find man-made things. Just like I'm Christian, but I personally don't believe the Bible because it's been rewritten by man so many times.
Natural ways to engage in intercourse? No. You've obviously never heard of scissoring. You've obviously never heard of fingers.
Okay, well, you know what I meant. Like things
Oh no,
actually
I
made
didn't.
for it.
What do you mean actually made for it? Well, dude, what do you mean?
How girls have a vagina. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that or if you'll get flagged or not. But and men have a penis because it's just natural. They fit together. How come
they fit together?
Girls don't have things that fit together like that too. I'm just trying to understand it better.
Okay, I think that the penis
Like
and the booty
more.
hole fit together quite well. So do you think that same-gendered intercourse between two males is wrong?
Yes.
But why? They fit together. Dad, let's be so fucking for real.
Because the booty hole is made for shitting.
Wait, I don't
It's
know.
made for,
Wait,
like,
how do you
getting
know
rid
these
of-
things? Hey, what are the lips made for?
Talking?
So is it wrong for me to use them to kiss my girlfriend?
No.
So this completely refutes and rejects your own argument.
No, it doesn't, because they're two lips.
Yeah, I mean, two lips up here, two lips down there. Apparently these were made for talking, not kissing, and apparently these were made for something else than engaging in lesbian intercourse. But since it's not wrong for me to use these lips to kiss, why would it be wrong to use these lips in the context of a woman to do nearly anything else?
Okay, how about this? How about we just, like... I was literally trying to talk.
Go ahead.
Why do we care so much about how other people live?
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. The first goddamn point I've heard on this live all night. You're coming up here saying it's wrong to be a lesbian, persecuting, harming, and marginalizing a third of our population. But in all reality, why should we care about the way that other people live when it doesn't harm themselves, harm others, or harm us? Beautiful statement, ma'am.
I have one more thing. Just in my opinion, it's wrong, but I'm not going to judge you if you are part of the LGBTQ. Just me personally, I wouldn't be. But if you are, that's not going to change my look on you at all.
You haven't given us reason why it's wrong. First, you said it's because none of the other animals did it. Debunked.
Yeah, because
Then
animals
you said,
go on instinct.
One second, let me finish. First, you said it's because another animals did it. Debunked. Then you said it's because they can't reproduce. Debunked. Then you said it's because those parts of your body were not made for that. Debunked. So what's the newest argument?
If you would please let me finish. I was trying to say...
I'll let you start.
Animals go on instinct. They don't have choice. So if animals go on instinct and they mate with the opposite sex...
No! Silly
that
goose!
Means that...
Silly goose! 10% of moose will only engage in same-sex intercourse. Go ahead and explain that instinct to me.
Natural instinct.
Debunked!
Natural instinct.
Yeah, they have this natural instinct to only engage in same-sex intercourse. Debunked!
No, I'm talking about not just those little animals out to the side, main animals, all the main animals. Yeah, there's going to be a couple stragglers.
Name the main animals.
Sure.
Name the main animals.
Cats, dogs, literally anything.
Cats, dogs. They engage in same-gendered intercourse. Over 3,000 animal species that we know of do this. All the goddamn time. We gave you the examples in the penguins, the babonos. We gave you the examples of the moose and the bear and the birds and the fucking seahorses and the fish and the reptilians and the... God damn it, Abby.
But do they all do that, though?
They do.
Every single animal out there, every single one in every single species.
No, only like so like a certain like subset of the overall species would engage in like same-gendered intercourse in the same way a certain subset of like our species would engage in same-gendered intercourse. But like, hey, listen, this has been fun, but the bigger point is I don't think that we should dictate what's morally right and wrong off of what animals do and don't do. Like animals like grape their children and eat their own shit. So like that's natural, okay? But is that something we should do? Like,
I
no.
wasn't talking about all that. I was just trying to bring out something else, another species that's living on this earth. That's what I was trying to do.
I named 3,000 of them, but please respond to this last point here. What you're basically implying is what animals do is natural and therefore morally good for us to do, and what they don't do is unnatural, therefore morally not good for us to do. This is why you made this implication that none of these other animal species engage in same-gendered intercourse, right? It's something animals don't do, therefore it's unnatural, therefore it's wrong, right? But let's look at the things that animals do, right? They grape their children, they eat their young, they eat their own shit, okay? All those things would be natural, but that doesn't make them morally right. So I don't understand why we'd say anything similar about the inverse of this.
I mean, technically, if you think about it, just think about this for a second. The things that we have, everything, even not even the things that the animals use are things that are man-made, correct?
Good Lord. Listen, Abby, you are grasping for straws
Just listen,
right
I have a point with this. Just go along with it, correct?
Phoenix, thank you for the 18 cents on PayPal. No, I don't even know what you mean. No. My answer is no.
This whole world is man-made. Buildings, everything is man-made, right?
No, this whole world is not man-made, but a lot of it is.
Like, not like the nature and stuff, but all the buildings and
oh
the
my God.
roads.
So, wow. So everything that is unnatural is man-made. Boom! Okay, where are we going with this?
If none of that stuff was even here, we would be doing the same shit animals do.
Like engaging in same-gendered intercourse?
Eating our own shit.
What the
Raping
fuck?
our kids. Like
No!
you said we would.
No! When you go camping and you're away from civilization, would you grape your children, ma'am?
I didn't say camping. I said if we never had fucking man-made shit.
Yeah, I don't think that the fucking roads on the ground is what stopped my dad from graping me when I was young. I don't think that's what stopped him, Abby. No.
That's not what I mean.
I think I disagree.
What I said.
I think I disagree, okay, Abby? I think I disagree. Uh-huh, I do. Uh-huh.
I can tell.
Oh, that's sassy, Abby. Are you mad because you're losing?
I'm not mad.
Oh, really? Nah, you fuming. You pissed.
No, listen.
You're up.
Listen. Can you just let me speak? You say you don't want to be interrupted, but you interrupt me all the time.
Say something of value? I'm so... Oh, man, she got banned for hate speech. It's probably because she said grave. We're going to go to move on to our next guest here, guys. Make sure to hit that follow button. We got 3,000 people in here. I love all 3,000 of you. If you love me, hit this button right here. It should be red, shiny. Hit that shit. I go live and do this every day, guys. We have fun. What's up, Dirt? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Oh, man, I did not mean to request.
No worries. W Dirt. Also, guys, if you want to support me, my Venmo as well as my my PayPal are in my bio. Quite literally the best way to support me. I get 100% of the proceeds over there. It means a lot. This is my full-time job, ladies and gentlemen. I live off of y'all's support, and I love y'all for it. I'll give you a shout out as well. I get this notification. I'll show you some love. Hey, what's up, Gavin? Do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
No, I love to watch lesbian sex.
Okay, you're probably 14, and the over-sexualization of lesbian women is quite disgusting, if you ask me. Moving on to our next guest. I'm kind of sick and tired of the trolls, guys. If you are in those guest requests, make sure you're here to actually debate. All right, guys? Let's be real. Hi, do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
No.
Okay, so, guys, please don't be like this guest. We're just looking for some conversations. Don't fuck up the vibe, all right? Hey, do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
No, but you look like one of them film Cooper types, that kind of guy.
I don't know what that type of guy is, but I just automatically kicked you because you said it's not wrong, and I'm so, over here saying only be in the guest request if you think it's wrong. Hi, do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Yes, because you don't honor your mother and your grandma in your ancestry as a woman.
You don't honor your ancestry as a woman if you're lesbian. Claire, thank you for the $10 on Venmo. Claire asks, where did you get your shirt? I think I got it from Goodwill. I appreciate you for your question and for your $10. W Claire in the comment section. Hey, man, I don't honor my ancestry by being a liberal. My whole family, thank you for the Jim Gun, J-Rock. You rock, J-Rock. My whole family's very conservative. I don't honor my ancestry by being a liberal. Does this mean...
That's totally different. Totally different.
So, can you just explain in other words what you mean when you say being a lesbian is wrong? Because it's not honoring their ancestry.
I mean, a woman birth another woman, a daughter.
So true.
Wow.
Okay,
So now,
where are we going?
okay, we're going to take it there. We're going to take it there. So now, if a mother is expecting grandson and granddaughter from the daughter, you're not providing that. Damn, you're not honoring that.
Hey, do you think that infertility is morally wrong?
Hey, you changing the subject. You talking about something else now. You switching everything else now.
Yeah, I am. Go ahead and answer my question. It
Say that
wraps
again?
in. It wraps in perfect. Is infertility morally wrong?
Explain to me infertility.
Yeah, so like women over the age of 55 are naturally infertile. It just means that they no longer produce large gametes, so they can't reproduce. Then like 18.5% of women under that age are infertile as well. It just means that they cannot naturally reproduce.
I mean,
So is it wrong to be infertile?
something natural?
Is it
Come
wrong?
on, dude. It's something natural. If it's natural, it's natural. Can't fight nature.
Chat, we're going to take a quick timeout break from this guest. You are the reason that 400 people just left, and that's because you can't answer a single fucking question. Okay? I'm going to give you one more chance. Is infertility morally wrong? Oh, he doesn't know how to unmute himself. Click on your profile picture and click the icon of the mic in the top right-hand corner. Do that for me. Can you do that for me? Can you unmute yourself? No, we can't. No, we can't. I am putting off my plans to hang out with my girlfriend to talk to you right now. And you're getting swept. Hi, Seth. How old are you? Okay, Seth just straight up isn't here. We're going to go ahead and move on to our next guest. Let's go ahead and see what Termally Sigma has to say. What a name, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, I am... Hey, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 16.
Yeah, we are just looking to talk to adults. Guys, if you're in those guest requests, make sure that you're at least 18 years old. Moving on to our next guest, guys. Everyone right now, hit that follow button. Do that shit. And right now, if you want to support me, my Venmo, my PayPal, or my bio, I'd love you forever. What's up? Do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
Religiously, yes.
Are you religious?
Yes.
And what is your religion?
Christian.
Awesome. So please give me one verse in the Christian Bible that tells us being a lesbian is wrong.
I can't give you a verse, but I know that, and I'm not here to like be disrespectful or that. Like, we're just gonna have a quick discussion for real. Like, I just know that the devil was known for having intercourse with multiple genders, animals, and multiple species, and stuff like that. So, if the devil, the progenitor of evil,
What is this?
is doing that stuff,
What is this Bible
And-
lore that I've never... What verse says that?
then all right, let me go find it for you. But I'm gonna find it for you.
Should we
But
let him try to find it?